Good evening, and welcome to another exciting episode of Avanaria Corsairs, where our nautical adventurers are trying to figure out what's going on in the world of Avanaria 100 years beyond Avanaria Awakenings. So, as we are, the group has found itself on a marooned island, uh, a cursed marooned island at that, in which they have found various items of a mutineer who sank the Sudden Delight, a ship that the group was actually trying to find. Uh, they spent some time on the island gathering the items left behind by Levina Wisp, the mutineer in question, uh, realizing that in order to escape the island, they had to destroy those items along with Levina's earthly remains. Through a series of events, they found these earthly remains inside of what remained of the Sudden Delight in an underground pirate's cove. They made their way out to the ship that was in ill repair and seemed to be repairing itself as they were coming aboard. They, upon reaching the top deck, they ran into a an army of zombies and crawling claws, as well as Levina, who seemed to be in the background for a while. Uh, Bringing the fight to Levina, Stilga finds herself in dire straits. The others are trying to stave off the would-be attackers, and still no sign of Levina's earthly remains has been seen, and that is where we will pick it up this evening. So we are actually at the top of the top of the second round of combat. It seems like this has been going on forever, but not. And it's Dilga who is up.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
I she has her right going and everything, right?
Yes, she does.
So I would assume she's gonna go after Lavina, but maybe she wants to clear out the dog. Cause like we remember that the dogs trip and get like just without killing them, they can kind of be nasty. But I don't know if she would try and
Yeah,
fight
that
Lavina or
actually
not.
kind of makes sense. So have her turn and attack the dog.
Oh, and I am. It looks like it's gone, but I am concentrating still
On the fog.
on
Yeah.
fog cloud, and the fog cloud should have. If can I replace the template?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. I
Okay.
removed it earlier just to prove that I
Yep.
could.
Yep. Um, because it should cover. It should have been like there to that it's covering those three.
Yeah,
Not that I'm not sure if it's gonna actually work or not, but
I guess we'll find out.
we're gonna
So
find out.
Stilga brandishes her battle axe, turns to the dog and swings and misses.
Oh,
Oy vey.
oh, it's a blink dog. God damn it.
It's not a blink dog. It's an
Oh,
undead dog. I'm using the blink dog as a
oh, God.
the blink dog, save the blinking effects, has almost exactly the same stats. So it made sense. Okay, so you see no movement from inside of the fog cloud. So Algar, you're up.
Hey.
Okay. Um, Elgar is going to just attack this one that's right in front of him.
Okay.
We'll make this simple. Mhm.
I definitely like this
God damn it!
the new app we have that show. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but it shows uh,
The animation coming off of him?
when an effect goes onto something. So
Oh, yeah, yeah.
when
Yeah, it's
when you took fog cloud off and put it on, it said removing concentration and applied concentration. So
Um, that's all I got.
All right. So Algar takes a swing at the zombie, and you hit, but it just kind of impacts on this sodden mess of flesh, and it just kind of, and you can tell it just didn't do any damage, any real damage to the zombie. Okay, uh, there's another zombie who is going to do a freaking thing. This one, however, is going to swing back at Algar. And the zombie takes a kind of slow punch, and you back up, and this blow goes where your chest would have been, except for you moved. Calabec, you're up.
Okay. So this zombie right below me,
You mean
still breathing,
the
right?
crawling hand?
Yes, the hand is still crawling and
Yeah.
very much. All right, good. Making sure nothing was killed yet. All right. Let's see. Okay. I am just going to um, I'm just going to unsheath my rapier and I'm just going to go right ahead and just stab the hand.
Okay.
Stab the bloody thing. Yes, I would like to attack the rapier, please. Oh. How did you not target it yet?
All right. Well, you're not targeting it yet.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Just double right click it. There you go. You're targeting
Yep.
it now.
Yeah, I was doing it like several times, but it just would not do it for some dumb reason. All right.
And you stab down, and the claw the claw just skitters off to the side, and you stab the deck.
Oh, I forgot these things.
Son of a bitch.
Lunadris.
All right.
Can I
So,
can I cast Bardic Inspiration on myself for my bonus action?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Make sure you target yourself and not the claw.
Oh no, absolutely.
All right, there you go.
Okay. I just cast Bardic Inspiration on myself. Wait, why did it come up as damage? What the heck? Did I just click the wrong thing? What the heck?
All right, Lunadris, you're up.
all right. So, yeah, I was making sure you got everything. So my plan, Lunadris is kind of like looking. He sees everything that's going on. He sees that Stilga's kind of in trouble with the two that are around her. So Lunadris is going to target the zombie dog and
Okay.
see if he can try and take care of it. Does it look like Lavina Wisp is healing at all, or
Doesn't look like she's healing.
she's not she's not healing or anything? But okay, just wanted to make sure. So yeah, we're gonna try a frostbite on the zombie dog. So again, those barnacles
Okay.
start to form up and frost over. Come on. Did it not roll the save?
It
Ah,
succeed.
fuck! It just rolled it. Fuck. So it does succeed. So nothing happens.
Okay.
You see
I
your little freezing cold barnacles start to form with the ice crystals, and the dog just flinches, and they kind of and break off.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else I can do. That's my turn.
All right. Now all of the claws.
The claws.
They're about to choose who will go and who will stay.
All right. And all of the claws are going to take a swing at Calibec.
It's not good. Oh, it rolled off a 4.
It sure did. You take 3 points of damage as this thing just kind of, this little claw, and it grabs hold of your ankle, and you feel the claws dig into your ankle, and it drops off.
Ah! Mother! Oh, man.
The next one also hits for 5 points of damage. And you guys see as Calibec slumps to the ground.
Shit!
Yikes. Could you fucking not, mate?
And now, this claw is going to take a swing at him too.
Oh, God, please. Please miss.
Oh
Please.
no. Wait. Is this attacking Calibec
Yeah.
while he's on the ground?
Yep.
Like he goes down. All right. I don't want to. Yeah. I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
So I just want like you're still gonna roll. Wait. So hold on. Let me see. Because I'm supposed to know. I do it before I know whether or not it's gonna be before you tell me whether or not it hits.
Okay.
Oh wait. How does that work with advantage? Because I was gonna use silvery barbs to distract the creature. The triggering creature must roll the d20 and use the lower roll. Must re-roll the d20
Okay.
and use it.
So it's not going to matter, even if it has advantage, whatever the result is. If you're going to have him roll for your silver barbs,
It'll basically it'll be disadvantage. Yeah.
So I will do. Well, no, he'll roll advantage now, and then that would be. So he rolls, boom, and now you.
Now I use silvery barb. Oh, I have to. Which one is attacking? The lecherous. That one.
Yeah, lecherous.
Yep.
All right. So I use silvery barb, so it has to re-roll. So it got a 14. Come on. Because we need it to not hit you.
Please.
Because yeah, if you're down, it's gonna be crits all around.
Yeah.
So you roll a 20 now, or
No, it rolls another
oh, it
20.
re-rolls
I
it.
don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it basically re-rolls the attack.
Yeah, it re-rolls the attack, has to use the lower of the rolls, and then I can give someone else. Nice, it'll miss. And then I get to choose a different creature that I can see within range, or myself. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute. I am going to give that to Al. Boy. Shit. I think I'm gonna give that to Algar. So
Hey,
Algar, you have advantage on the next attack, check or saving throw. Yeah.
now, is it my next one, or can I choose when to use it?
I think it's the next. I don't think you get to choose because it says, yeah, you have advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute. So I think it's just the very next one.
Cool.
Okay. What you got, Pat?
Okay, so that was all of these guys. We've got a dog that's going to slide up and looks like it's trying to take a bite out of Algar.
No.
Oh man.
No, no, I can't waste that. Oh, because I can use up my reaction for my defense, my protective field.
Oh, you could have.
Yeah, because I can use reaction to reduce the damage, but it will cost a side die. I've only got one left.
That's fair. I already used my reaction, so I can't help
Okay,
you.
so it is going to hit if.
Yeah. I have no way to reduce or make it harder to hit. I can reduce damage, but I'm not going
Oh,
to.
okay, I got you.
Sure.
Okay, it does 2 points of
Ha!
damage. So this dog, it's got the side of its mouth is torn away, and the it goes to bite you and just barely grazes with its teeth as it goes after you. And then we've got the last dog, which is this one up here, I believe. Yeah, and it is going to try and bite Stilga. Oof. It hits Stilga.
Oh, damn it.
For 4 points of damage.
Oh, she's
Stilga
just
is
barely
still
up.
up. She's still there. She's hurting bad.
Oy, oy vey.
That brings us to Stilga. All right. She is going to swing at the dog. Lavina is going to move back into the cloud.
He gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah, she does, doesn't she? Excuse me.
You know Stilga would just fucking swing at it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And she hit her.
Hey, nice.
Why is it not giving me the option for...
Does she not have her right up?
No, it's not giving me the option for versatile damage,
Oh.
Oh boy.
which usually does in chat.
Yeah.
Boy, he did not like the fact that he ran out of time.
Poor buddy.
Let's do situational bonus of 2. That should take up the difference. There we go.
Oh. Damn it.
And it does 6 points, and then her right, I believe, does 1d4 radiant.
Does she have great weapon fighting? Is that a thing?
No. And she's not using a great weapon anyway.
She's using a versatile two-handed.
Yeah.
Doesn't that?
That counts as it's just a two-handed weapon. Because I thought she has the thing that if she rolls a 1 or a 2, it automatically re-rolls. Or am I thinking of a different thing that she has?
I thought she.
That's great weapon fighting. Yeah, it's because it didn't do versatile a bit. Why it didn't do that, I don't know. That's.
It's not I thought it was the to hit, not the damage, though.
No, that's the
No, it's
damage.
the
When she
damage.
rolls a 1 or a 2 on her damage die, it automatically re-rolls and takes the second roll. Or not automatic. It does in this, but she gets to choose. And you might as well, if you roll a 1 and a 2, you might as well re-roll it.
Let's see here if I can fix this. I got a feeling I know why it's doing this. I've had some issues with items that were pulled from D&D Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
I should say, if they were pulled straight to the character without being pulled in as a weapon from in the world. So I think I have to import it there. I'm thinking if I drop this on. Okay, I can delete this one. I can delete that one. Equip this. Now let's see what happens with that. Nope, still didn't do it. May not do it because it's not my character. I don't know.
I'll say.
We'll see what happens when she comes back. In any case, she hit her, did damage.
I mean, yeah.
You see, you see as the sword glowing a radiant light slashes through Lavinna, who lets out a hideous scream as she travels her way into the cloud.
Okay.
Zombie. And that brings us to Algar.
Okay. All right. I got something in my shoe. But here's what we're gonna do: is I can see that claw that's like kind of like in front of me until like.
You can see all of those claws.
Okay, cool. I want to take the zombie I have, and I want to body slam him on top of the claw.
Okay.
What do I got to do?
You gotta make an attack roll.
Okay, I can do that. And I get advantage on this because it's my first one.
Yep. From the silvery barbs.
All right, so you hit the zombie.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
So now,
I
okay.
think I heard a doorbell.
And I mean, to make it, yeah, that's what I thought I heard too. We need to do an athletics check to see if he can grapple.
Let's get us something. Your bard is down. Your bard is down for the count at the moment.
As soon as I get to my turn, I can try and help. But until that happens,
Help me, my buddy.
What's next?
athletics check.
Athletics. Oh, damn it.
So
It's an opposed. It's an opposed.
we've got
it's
some
still a
interesting names in chat again. Some familiar ones. You got Caxus PS06, Lady Anakin, good to see you again. Brandito, good to have you. Well, we still have you. Hopefully we'll see you back in. Ninatella, welcome. And then we've got not a Mr. Beast contest. I'm not sure exactly who that is, but interesting name. Ruthless Rogue,
Well,
nice to see you as well. And all right, so now that zombie needs to make an opposed
I
athletic.
wish it was a Mr. Beast contest.
An opposed athletics.
Come on, roll low.
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
So again, Algar, you try to grab something and throw it on top of something else, and it manages to slip out of your grasp.
Damn.
Anything else?
No, because I can't punch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. And said zombie is now going to try and take a swing at you.
The problem is that if I leave up all of these hands, you're gonna be in trouble.
Why does it?
Do what you feel is best.
Yeah, see, it's not targeting correctly for me at all right now.
Oh no.
Let's try that again. Normal, slam, 10, misses. There we go. Why are you throwing me a damage thing if he missed? Go away. All right, so the zombie, after you kind of grab it and spin it, it takes a wild swing over you and misses.
Nice.
Alrighty. That takes us to Calibec. I need a death saving throw, please.
Yay. Where do I go for death saving on here, Pat?
It should just be up on your character's portrait. There should be like a skull, an X, and a check. If you click the skull,
Ah, yes.
it should,
Okay.
yeah, if
I
you
see
click
it.
the skull, it should just automatically roll.
Oh,
no!
All right, so that's one death saving throw failed. Lunadris, that brings us to you.
That might change what I.
It also looks like the claws are getting ready to crawl all over him again.
Yeah, so Lunadris, like seeing that, is like looking at Calibec, and he knows that there's more potions that we can get to. Lunadris is gonna look to Algar and be like, Algar, if you can get a potion, I'm gonna take care of the claws. And
okay.
it's either I heal him now and all the claws just basically murder him anyways, or I can try and take care of the claws.
Take care of the claws, and I'll see if I can shove them.
Lunadris like turns and again just starts casting Ice Knife as he summons this dagger of ice, and he's gonna throw it at this guy, and I believe that should not hit.
The important thing is to not hit me.
Place your template.
I mean, I could take a hit, so don't worry about it.
Boom.
All right. Did it target everything? It just hits.
It did.
Awesome. That's very cool.
Yo.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna have to roll a save.
Which it'll give me. Oof.
Yes, yes,
Jeez.
yes!
Oh my god!
1 and a 4. All 3 of them fail.
Well, there's my typical saving throw. Saving throws going again.
So yeah,
So-
Lunadris summons this dagger of ice, throws it, and as it hits the first one and stakes it to the ground, it explodes in a shatter of ice to hit the other ones.
Okay. So you see as the shards of ice impale these different claws, and they disappear into like a puff of smoke. Poof.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Oh, you got all 3 of them? Holy shit!
The ice knives when it hits and when they fail can do a big chunk of damage. So, with that, Lunadris is going to not like step over in a row, like kind of like hop over Calibec. Actually, yeah, to here. Nope, to here. I'm not gonna flank myself. To put himself between the claw and Calibec. But that is my action. I don't have anything else for my bonus action. That's my turn.
All right. What the heck? Oh, there. Okay.
You killed the claws, guys.
Wait, what? More claws?
No!
Where are these coming from? How many hands are dead down there?
That zombie can't see.
This is not good.
This claw, like you feel the claw trying to start climbing up your boot, Lenadris.
No. It's a big Leslie note.
Okay.
'Cause I'm very quickly running out of spells.
All right. And
Hey, it
cl-
misses!
like climbs up your boot and then like slashes at the laces and does not do any damage to you. Your
Just
boot,
a
however,
small,
is plenty scratched up.
I was say a small grope of the inner thigh.
Yep. Something
Oh
like that.
my.
5, 10, 15, 20. The dog. That's a dog. Yeah, that's a dog down by Algar, who's going to take a bite at Algar. The dog growls as it comes forward, baring its teeth, even though its teeth are already bared because it doesn't have lips.
That's
And
terrifying.
again, what the heck?
Ooh. Does it? Oh,
I don't
it was.
understand. Okay. That's saying it hit, I guess.
Yeah, because what? Well, I
a
have
14.
only 14 AC. I thought ties go to the defender.
Yeah, so if
No,
14,
it's meet it.
What?
So-
It's meet it.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
we've always played it. It's meet it, beat
Yeah.
it.
yeah, it's that or better. So
Okay.
it takes another bite at you and barely grazes you again. It doesn't seem like this dog can. There must be something wrong with its jaw or something because it tries to bite you, and every time it does, it just can't can't get a grip. All right, the other dog is going to like lurch forward.
Come on,
with its-
Stilga, you got this. You got this.
Hopefully, still good. We can't. Please, come on.
It's still got really hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised she's still standing. She's been hit by a shit ton. I think she used her like racial thing. Oh, they're supposed. Is it just one turn or is it multiple turns that they're supposed to take extra damage, or is that just?
Extra damage from from the.
I don't know. She did some like big like racial thing
It's just one
last
round.
time. Oh, it's just one
Yeah.
round. Okay.
Okay. As
Okay,
this
okay.
hits her, I want to use my last side die and use my shield on her to reduce this incoming damage.
Okay. How much does that reduce it by?
Um,
I think you have to roll the die, right?
it is, in this case, the synergy die, which is a D6, plus my intelligence modifier, which is 1.
All right. Okay, hit her.
So-
Why did it
Okay,
not allow me to
so-
get? Hang on, I'm gonna have to re-roll this attack. Oh wait, there we go. So no, I do have to re-roll the attack. That misses.
Aha! The fates.
Yeah,
Never
for
mind.
whatever reason it wasn't working. So you do not need to use that usage of your power either.
Perfect.
All right, thank
All
you.
right,
like
that
to
takes us to Stilga. Let's see if I can get this door. No, it's still not gonna. Does not want to allow me to give her first health damage for whatever reason.
Meh. As long as she does some damage, I think we're good.
It hits
Hang in there. You got this.
for 5, and then another.
Come on, Crimson Right. Do a whole load of damage. 3.
Another 3 points of radiant damage. So she takes another big chunk out of the dog's side. You can see its ribs now exposed through the wound, and the grayish remains of the intestines and stomach and everything. They're undead and staying there.
Is it still up?
Yes, it is.
Oh, fuck. I thought they were supposed to be weak.
Algar.
Yeah, he just stepped away. Let's see.
Algar the
let's see.
potion.
Let's see what he does. Is he gonna come back? Oh, here he is.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry, I
Let's see
didn't put my drink. What's up?
You're up, sir.
You're up.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to grab the zombie and I'm going to beat the dog with the
So
zombie.
you're not going to feed the potion to Calbeck.
Oh, no, I am going to beat. Damn it. All right, yeah. I'm
Sorry.
going to shift here so I can not leave his.
Right. Not leave his threat range. I get it.
Yeah. And then reach through the bag, pull out a potion, and stick it down his.
All right.
Down my gullet.
They should be in your bag of holding.
Yes.
Okay. And then you should just be able to target him, then click on one of those, and it'll heal away.
Did we put this in?
Hang on, let me see.
I don't know if the potions were actually put on my character sheet. I don't see them. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, this is the wrong bag of holding. That's why it's listed as light armor. This is not the one that's going to work. Hold on.
A bag of light holding armor?
No, the bag of holding is listed as light armor. This is not the correct bag of holding. So I need to grab containers. Where are you? Pre-made bags. That's what I'm looking for. Bag of holding. Import that. Close it. Make sure that's the right one. Yes. All right, I'll put that bag of holding back on there for you. There should be, I believe, still 2. They're not going to be in there right now, but there should be. We'll show everybody how Foundry works if I can get it to open the bag. All right, look.
What's in the bag?
All right, what the heck? Do I not have that? Hang on, let me see if I can make sure that module is. Yeah, it's up. Something's not working exactly correct with that. Item containers, there we go. Should be working. Alright, maybe that wasn't the correct bag of holding. That might have been the broken one. Ah, yes it was, as a matter of fact. If I'd have scrolled down a few more spaces, I'd have seen that. So that one can get deleted. This is the bag of holding that I want to edit. Nope, it's not letting me edit this one either. Alright, what the heck?
Can I just add 2 potions to my
Yeah,
character sheet?
I'll just add the potions. Hold on. Yeah, I know it'll be. I can't. It's permanently gone. I can't do anything. Magic items. Yeah. Okay. As soon as there's a potion healing. All right. Hold on. It was in there. I'll do 1, and we'll do 2. Now you have 2 potions of healing in your inventory. You should anyway.
Yay.
Yay.
So target Mr. Calbeck and roll, and then click on the healing button, and it should give him hit points back. Or at least we hope so. Hey, hey!
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
God.
All right.
God bless you, my handsome hero.
So, Calbeck, you come back conscious to the form of Algar standing over you with essentially what amounts to an empty potion bottle, as you're kind of, what's that awful cinnamony taste in my mouth?
Ugh. Tastes like expired Big Red. Yeah.
Tastes like life.
Well, thanks for bringing me back to life, man. I appreciate it.
Well, we have more claws, so be careful.
And the zombie that you ignored is now going to try and take a swing at you. Well, it's going to take a swing at you. It's going to try and hit you. Gosh darn it. No, it didn't roll it again correctly. Misses him and hits him. So I am going to count that as a miss. So I don't know why it's doing that.
What is it doing?
It's like rolling the attack twice. It's very odd. Like the first, whatever. It missed. So that's all that really matters.
Okay.
And Calabec, you are currently prone, sir.
All right, so currently prone, so I'm gonna right myself up to a standing position. I'm seeing that Stilga is pretty much near where I was a minute ago, so I'm gonna target Stilga and we're gonna cast some healing word upon her.
Okay.
Question is, do I do level 1 or do I do level 2?
I think she
That
probably
is entirely up to you, sir.
From a D&D standpoint, like a metagame, you might want to give her the 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, honestly.
We're in a rough spot.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay. So, do the level 2. Okay. How do I do healing word level 2?
When you cast it, when you hit the die to cast
it should
it'll
ask you.
ask you what level you want to use it at.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, cast at level 2. And I am targeting Sylvia at the moment, right?
You appear to be, yeah.
Okay, good.
Why did it only give her 2 points back instead
Instead of the 6?
Yeah. Oh, because it didn't apply it as healing.
What the heck?
I got it. I fixed it. It just was weird. It's like it was asking. It's waiting for me to apply the damage. So no big deal. She's got 8 hit points now.
Okay. We did some healing. We did some good. I'm just going to stand by Lunadris and Algar's side and assist them in any way possible.
All right.
Pretty much all. That's all I got.
Lunadris, you're up.
Lunadris is gonna call out and say, "Still got. Why don't we foam up? Make it easier to bring them all together." And he's gonna turn to the little hand that's next to him. So those hands at the door, those 3 that just spawned,
They are. You actually see them up in the rigging, and they're getting ready to drop down.
Okay, so they're not down yet. Never mind.
Not yet.
Okay. So then I will just target the one that's next to me, and I am going to try and. No, wait, hold on. Chill touch. I have to use frostbite, otherwise chill touch will be at disadvantage. So I'm going to use frostbite on it. So once again, casting out that frost to barnacle it up. Come on, failure roll. Nice.
All right.
Oh, for 4 cold damage.
So the barnacle covers the whole claw, and the cloud dissipates into a cloud of smoke.
Awesome. All right, so then that one is taken care of. Again, can I use? I didn't use my movement action.
Not yet.
I didn't take. Never mind. I thought I was gonna. Because I'm going to move back here.
You help me and then you run?
I'm still next to you. Here's the thing. My AC is lower and you have low hit points, but you also probably have a better chance of surviving.
You make an excellent argument.
Turning you into ablative armor.
Huh?
You're turning him into ablative armor.
Yeah.
You know, when you put it like that.
So that is my turn. That Lunadris is done. Boop. Aha, the music.
It is epic-y.
Why is that coming through my... Oh, I know why.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It's because it was coming through my regular speakers and not my headphones, so I didn't know how loud it was. I will take care of that right now. That's much better. All right. So that's the Niders' turn. The zombie is still in the fog. However, this claw... So this is all of the claws. Whoa,
So
hello.
you can pull another ice knife out of your ass.
I can still do another once they all group up.
Good, because I think we're going to need it.
Fix all of these so they all go at the same time. All right. And this guy is back to his whole robust amount of hit points that he has. 5, 10, 15, 20. And you see the whole bunch of claws just drop down out of the rigging and are all scuttling towards you.
God, not again.
That brings us to the blink dog, or the sea hound, who is going to try to take a bite out of Algar. It's had a couple of nice little tastes, but it wants more.
Adventure orc.
And that time it misses, and it did it correctly. So it goes to take a bite out of you again. Its jaw latches onto around your leg where some of your armor is, and as it bites down, you feel the jaw just kind of dislocate as it pulls its mouth back, shakes its head, and you see the jaw clack back into place. And it's going to take a bite out of Stilga, or at least try to. Alright. So I don't get why it's doing that. Oops. Well, that's not good.
Who are you attacking, Pat?
Apparently both of
I'm
you.
messing with you. I'm messing with you. Oh.
Apparently both of you. That's just not correct. Okay.
Cat really wants to kill us. He's just gonna hit everybody on this ship.
Oh, man.
No, I apparently don't want to kill Stilga.
Hey!
So the bite goes to take the bite goes to take a dog. The dog goes to take a bite out of Stilga, who drops her battle axe right in front of its face, so it can't get to her. And that brings us to Stilga.
We had this thing. Just end it. End it and help us.
And she is going to take a swing with her battle axe. Oh, I see. In this case, it put the put the damage thing up before the dice had rolled, actually. So that was interesting.
Huh.
All right. Oof. All right. So
Ooh.
you see, she hits with the axe. Oh, wait a minute. It's 2 more points actually, because she's using. Doesn't mean it's down, but closer. She takes a swing at it. And, brings her axe straight down on top of the thing's back. You hear a kind of sickening crunch as its hind legs drop to the ground, and it's just pulling itself along with its forelegs. Somebody's there. Algar.
Okay. God, I'm done fucking around. I'm just gonna punch the goddamn zombie.
Let's go!
Stop!
I believe you have inspiration, do you not?
Yeah, but no, that was. Wait, do I? I thought that was yesterday or Monday's game.
I think you had inspiration left over here too.
I think we got inspiration here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we did get it in Monday's game because Donald was very helpful for us.
I really don't want to waste it though.
It's up to you. We need to start clearing out this shit, dude.
Yeah. I'll use my inspiration, and I'll re-roll it.
I did not realize that somebody gave us inspiration last week.
Okay.
Better
Better.
results for sure.
I'll take it.
You guys see is Algar like goes to swing once, and the zombie moves, and you see Algar just ducks out of the way and comes across with the left instead of the right, and just clocks the thing right aside its head. And you see the head spin at an odd angle, and you hear just a crunch, and the zombie drops to the ground and disappears into a cloud of smoke.
Ah.
Why is it disappearing into smoke?
Yeah, I don't know. They're all just like explode. I think there's got to be something. It might be the light down.
Hey, Algar disbelieves the illusion.
Hey, go ahead. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Nope, I believe it.
You absolutely believe everything's real. Calabec.
Okay. So seeing that we have all of these hands coming in, I have a very stupid idea, and I'm afraid to even do this. Do I use the black powder bag to set everything ablaze?
Again?
You can. It worked last time.
All those in favor of me setting fire to things, say aye.
You just gotta do you, mate.
You know, when you put it like that, Lunadris.
Live your life. I saw this thing on someone's door once. It said, "Live, laugh, set things on fire."
How does that even make? You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna go with it. Do I have to move just so it doesn't hit Algar? If I want to make sure he's not in range.
I don't.
Place the place the cone, and then you can make your.
How big is the cone?
I believe it's like a burning hands. It'll show.
15 foot.
I think it's a 15-foot cone.
Okay. So I have enough to reach all the way out here.
If you move, you might have a better chance to hit all of them.
So if I move about right here.
If you move down one more, you should be able to hit every single one of them.
Okay.
With a 15-foot cone.
It's a 30-foot cone.
Oh, it's a 30-foot cone.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. You might even be able to hit that last one over there.
Wait, last one. Oh wait, there's one all the way over here. Holy crap!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You. I'm just playing with the cone. I like the template settings.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna dive in. I'm gonna take out the black powder bag.
Okay, something really odd with the black powder bags going on because it's got the. Right now, it's got the powers of the wand.
Yo.
Something happened, for sure. So,
What?
yeah, it's really weird. I need to try and fix this. Hold on.
Whatever you do, just don't set the ship on fire, because this is how we're getting out.
You know what? I look at it this way. If the ship catches on fire, then you know what? At least we kill the corpse.
You're not wrong. If it's here, maybe we just have to make a break for the door and get down below.
Okay.
Like that the ship does have this like faint, like highlighter green
Yep.
essence around it. I like that.
Alright, so that's that. Alright, it does not have the actual spell on there, but it does 3d6 damage. So just do your target, give me a 3d6 roll, and I'll apply the damage.
Okay, so if I target this one out here, the effect will spread out to so 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So yeah, it's within 25 feet of range. Okay.
Well, it's
So
when you drew the template, it should have told you 30 feet.
I did that. No,
Okay.
I did that.
All right. So you'll hit those 4. The other 2 are just outside of the reach.
If you went here,
yeah. So
hold on, there's 30 feet. Just don't know why that one but gets out, but
so there would still be at least one if I were to throw.
Right. Correct.
Okay. Sounds about right. Just roll 3d6s then.
Yep.
All right.
nice.
Damn.
Nice.
So close to-
Huge.
So you
So
guys.
close to a 666. Damn it.
So you guys again see as Calabac reaches in to the black powder bag, and this almost kind of maniacal grin crosses his face as he throws the powder, and it's when this roaring flame spreads out across the deck of the ship, and you see it consume the 5 crawling claws.
That's for gnawing at me, you bastards!
Which disappear into a cloud of smoke.
When you say they disappear, Lunandris looks up. Are they like reappearing in the rigging?
Yes, they are.
Guys, oh yeah, we have to get down below. They're just gonna keep coming back in the rigging. Let's make way towards the door that heads to the front of the ship or the back of the ship. Wait, is there a way down, Pat, that we can see, or is it just the door that's at the front and the door that's at the
There's
back?
a door at the front and a door at the back.
Okay. Having been on ships and having, I know it's navigation proficiency, looking at the size of the ship, would I have any indication? Could I make a roll, like a history or something, to see if I would recognize one would be more of a chance to be down than anything? Yeah.
Hang on a second here. So either one, actually, it looks like you think would lead down.
Okay. Guys, we have to pick a door.
Okay.
Dilga, come this way. We're gonna go to that door, and I'm gonna point to the one that's south on the map towards the larger set, towards the rear, the stern of the ship.
Okay.
Quick, we're gonna get inside and barricade the door. All right. Oh, this is still Calibec's turn. Sorry.
All right, hearing Lunandris. Wait, I already. Can I still do movement?
As long as you still have movement, so you've only moved 10.
Yeah, you can still do movement.
Yep. All right, so hearing Lunandris's advice, I'm gonna move towards the door.
Yeah, there is also, I believe. Oh, nope, not on this deck. Never mind.
Okay.
All right. So, Calibec, you continue to move that direction. All right.
Yeah, because this would technically be my my 10 feet, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
10 to 20. You moved 20 feet so far.
Okay, so I got another. Hold on, I gotta double check movement speed. Hold on.
you probably have 30
You have 30 feet.
Yeah.
space.
Yes.
But just so you're aware, if you move away from that hand, it's going to be able to attack you.
Yeah. So I will stay right here for right now, just to brace myself.
All right.
We gotta get this hand done.
Lunandris.
All right, Lunandris is going to. Oh, I'm not targeting. That's why. Lunandris is going to try and help Stilga. And is going to use his. Let's go with Chill Touch against the dog that's over there.
Okay.
It's like, Stilga, let's get to the door, and I'm gonna use Chill Touch. Come on. Ooh. Oh, it's a 12.
Yep.
Fuck. Do I have?
It does not hit.
I know I used my inspiration last time. Fuck.
Yep.
All right, so that's my action. As a move action, I am going to move down 5, so I'm still within range of the dog and getting ready to head towards the door. Elga, you want to take care of this zombie dog?
Yeah, I got it.
Great. And that's my turn.
All right. And then you see... Oh, not this round. Sorry. The stink dog, or the undead dog, that has had a small taste of Algar is still wanting to get a bigger taste.
Damn it.
Still didn't work.
We gotta roll. You just have to roll a second time out. That's the key.
Okay, so it takes a bite out of Algar. This time, Algar, it manages to get you, but again, I mean, you've been bitten by dogs before. This dog goes to bite you, and it's kind of like, ugh, and it just doesn't seem to do much in the way of piercing your armor or anything. You kind of feel the pinch of it, but it doesn't break your skin at all. And the other big dog is going to take a bite out of Stilga. Man, it hits her.
Oh man.
Oof. This dog, however, seems to know how to take a bite out of something and just rips a big chunk out of Stilga's leg.
Oh.
And she almost falters and goes down, but manages to maintain her balance enough to not drop.
Yeah.
Stilga is up. She is going to take a hack at the dog.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not
God fucking damn it.
So she goes to step at the dog, and the leg that just got the chunk bit kind of buckles on her. It buckles on her, and her axe smashes down into the deck of the ship. Algar.
Shit.
Fucking hand there now. Okay, all right. Here's what Algar is going to do. Algar is going to get down in a 3-point stance, and he's going to bum rush the dog in front of him, and he's going to then run straight at the dog that's in front of Stilga, and I want to like body slam both of them up against the wall if I can do that.
Okay. No, I get what you're going for.
Or at the very least, like even just like push the two dogs together and then push the one dog away from Stilga so she's got a chance to get away.
All right. Give me an attack roll first.
Oh, RNG be good, please.
Okay, so you hit it. And then give me an athletics check.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so... All right. So you manage, you've got the first dog, and you're charging at the second one.
Yes. I'm like, I'll even spend my last side point if it kind of helps with this whole situation too.
No, it doesn't. But you do manage to pick the one dog up, slam it in the other one. And
Okay.
They both get pushed 5 feet back from Stilga.
Oh, perfect. That's what I wanted to do.
All right. And as you're doing that, the claw is going to take a swipe at you.
That's fine. I'll take that.
The claw is surprised by your sudden movement, and it kind of jumps, tries to jump on you, and you're already gone by the time, so it scuttles back to where it was. And that brings us to Calabec.
All right, seeing as
And the other claws that are down at the bottom there are actually They're up in the rigging still, so.
Yeah, up in the rigging. So
Lunadris is gonna say, Kelly, looks like we're going to the other door.
wait, towards Stilga and Algar.
Algar ran towards Stilga to help Stilga, and I get it, but like, Lunadris is like, oh, guess we're going that way.
Yeah. So base. All right. So hearing Lunadris say that, I'm gonna walk my way around the claw like this.
Okay.
So like around
That's 10
around in
feet.
a circle.
That's 10 feet.
Yep. If I move away from it, it's gonna try to take a swipe at me.
Correct.
But I think I'm gonna have to risk it. I'm gonna move towards Algar and Stilga then.
You could always attack it first and then move
Oh, yeah.
afterwards.
That's true. I always keep forgetting that. I'm gonna take a stab at it with. I'm gonna take a stab at the hand with my
All right.
with my rapier. So.
You stab down and
God
it
damn it.
slides off to the side. You stab the deck.
Why do I decide to do things?
we are awful.
Now you can continue to move like you were. It's just going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to risk moving then. All right, I'm gonna move towards Stilga and Algar.
All right.
Okay, Pat.
Yes.
I wanted. Wait, how hurt is Calibac? Calibac's still pretty hurt, right?
Yeah. He's still. I mean, yes, he's still pretty hurt.
Okay, I want to use my last side point and use my protective field on
Okay.
Calibac.
All right.
So. Hopefully this.
Yeah, go ahead.
heals him.
Yeah, go ahead and
Damage
hit the
him?
go ahead and hit the damage. I'll just change it to healing. That's the easiest way to do it. Oh, I did it. Awesome. I did
Yeah.
this healing.
So what I did is I went through and I edited the entry and put the healing tag on.
Oh, okay.
Last week. So, but here's the thing: is you're gonna have to take 3 hit points away from him
Yeah, I just saw that too.
because it's technically not a heal.
Right, it can only do as much. It can only blank out as much damage as it was done. So
Yeah.
all right, that's easy enough. It's fixed. All right. So, Calibec, as you're running away, you feel the claw like jump on you, and then this. Well, I mean, Algar, describe the effect.
Like a semi-transparent blue shimmer shield kind of just pops up in front of you, and the claw, in this case, just hits it and like sticks to it as if it had hit you, but then bounces off because it didn't actually damage you.
Jeez Louise, thanks Algar.
Anytime.
All right. I think that's all the movement that I got. So.
All right, Lunadris, you're up.
Alright, so gonna try and get away from this hand because
Okay.
it's gonna attack me next. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15 to move up here. Of these two, is the top one the one that was hurt by Stilga?
Yeah, that's the one that Stilga was fighting.
Okay, so the Nudris is gonna throw out a chill touch against it. Again, the translucent, what's it called? Starfish is gonna try and flop onto it to attack it.
All right.
Come on, roll. Okay, roll. Let's stop rolling low. Okay, we're all just gonna. Cool. That's fine. That's totally fine. We're all cool here. We're all cool here.
All right. So the
Um,
starfish slips off of the dog, attaches to
Yeah,
the
naturally.
deck of the ship.
So as long as I hit with my first level spell, I am happy. So I'm done. I'm finished.
Okay.
I hit with my ice knife. That's all I need for tonight. Might as well just go get a margarita and relax.
Okay.
Don't say that now, Gil. We got a long way.
As you guys are moving forward, you hear just thump, 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 as a bunch more claws drop to the deck.
That soft body thumping.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Fuck. Shit. They're back.
No.
They're coming.
I see that.
Oh God. Oh no. It's a lot of them. We're gonna make it to that door.
All right.
Yeah. I'd rather we hurry up and make it to the door. I'd rather not use this bag too much.
Yeah, and I can keep. Oh, I can only keep that fog cloud up for another, good, like another 20 seconds. It's kind of draining. I'm pretty sure it's a minute for my fog cloud.
Cool.
Oh, it's 1 hour. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't actually damage any.
So the one undead dog, the sea dog, comes forward, tries to bite Algar, and Algar, you manage to just kind of kick it away.
Nice.
And then the next one is going to come up and try to bite Stilga.
Oh no, Stilga, please no.
You got this. Stay up. Miss. Oh shit. Never mind. I didn't realize how weak she was.
Bites Stilga, and Stilga drops to the ground.
Damn it!
All right, I got her. I know what I'm gonna do.
Just we gotta take out the dogs. Killback, do you got any more healing?
Yeah, I've got healing.
Alright, we'll take care of the dogs then. I got 1 and 1 for spell slots left.
I've got 3 and 1 if I'm not mistaken.
All right. That brings us Stilga.
Still
Has
goes,
to
gonna make a
make a-
save.
Oof.
Hey, alright.
All right. And that brings us to Algar.
Okay, so Stilga is down, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Fuck! Okay, Pat, here's what I want to do. I want to pick Stilga up and put her on my right shoulder. And with my left arm, beat the ever-living shit out of this dog in front of me.
Okay.
Because I am left-handed. Specifically state that.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Hey, I
All
hit.
right. You hit the dog.
One of us has to hit.
Yeah!
Let's go!
So you guys see Algar picks Stilga up and then slams his fist down on the dog that's right in front of him. And you see the fist just crush through the rib cage that was exposed earlier, and you see his fist kind of into it. He pulls back and just to spray a gout of just this nasty blackish kind of ichor seawater mix. The dog does not go down, but it is now has a big hole in its side.
Is that the one that Stilga was attacking, or no?
Nope, that was the other one. Calabec.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we got options. I can either heal Stilga or potentially throw out Bag again and kill things.
I think we should heal Stilga because this would be the third time you use the bag.
Yeah, that's a very fair, valid point. All right, we're gonna target Stilga for healing, and yeah, this ain't the time to be stingy. We're gonna go level 2 on this.
All right. And Stilga, who is now draped over Algar's shoulder, wakes up. Her battle axe is now on the ground.
She can pick it up.
Yep. And then I'm gonna move around to I'm gonna move around Lunadris to go right up here.
Okay.
And I am going to... Or do I want to move right here?
You can flank them.
Yeah, I'll move right here just to get into flanking.
Okay.
You still have your action, right?
Oh god, I do. Don't
Healing word is only a bonus action.
Yep.
I keep forgetting that it's a bonus action. I'm gonna take my rapier and I'm gonna make a stab at the one in between me and Elgar.
Okay. You make that attack with advantage because you're flanking.
All right.
All right, fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up.
Algar, skewer kebab. With advantage.
All right. So your attack hits.
Oh, I have to roll damage, don't I?
Yep.
Please. Nice.
All right. You stab the dog as your rapier plunges into its back. You see it come out the dog's stomach, and you rip back out. The dog is looking in really bad shape at this point. Is that in your turn, sir?
I don't believe I have anything else that I can do, so I went.
Lunadris,
Yep.
You're up.
All right, Lunadris, seeing that Stilga's back up, Calabec and Algar have the flank on that one, is going to target the other one, and is hopefully going to get this fucking spell right, and is going to cast our Chill Touch to try and
Knocking on wood.
hit him with a spectral jellyfish.
Let's see.
Not jellyfish, starfish. Come on.
Hey!
It rolled on my screen. It rolled onto the 3 and then stopped. So, whew.
Holy jeez.
For 4 necrotic damage.
All right. You see the dog. Is this was it starfish or a jellyfish?
It's a starfish, like
Okay.
a little spectral starfish. Like,
So you see the starfish just smacks onto the thing's head, and you see the frozen limbs kind of crush in, and the skeleton is, and then as they're squeezing in, You watch as the arms squeeze in and go. Suddenly, as they crush together, and the dog drops to the ground
Nice.
and disappears into a puff of smoke.
Hey, one more, and we're good. One more, and we're free.
Why these things are gonna come back? They're disappearing into smoke. 5, 10, 15, 20.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. All right. Which one is this? That's this one. So 5, 10.
Oh.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. 20.
Fucking fuck.
Yeah, this is bad.
We gotta get off the deck and we gotta get down below.
We're working on it.
Just break from them.
You're not the one that is going to get fingered to death.
Yo.
Oh.
Is there
Trust
like
me.
is there like a registry or a list for that?
The claw that comes up that jumps on your foot, and you feel the nails of the claw punch down through your boot into your toes.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, I felt that. Not fun.
God damn it.
This one grabs a hold, and you feel as the claws from it like pinch into your calf just before it lets go and drops back down.
thank God.
However, this one, as it comes, you realizing they're going for your feet, you lift the foot out of the way before it can grab a hold of you. And that brings us to the dog.
We're in bad shape, yo.
That dog tries to take a bite, and as you're lifting the foot away from the claw, you see the dog coming and kind of give it a boot to stop it from being able to grab a hold of you.
Matrix dodging.
Stilga is going to grab her battle axe, and then
Still got try and kill it and we'll make for the door.
yeah,
Or I guess disengage.
She's
We
gonna-
could all just, we
she's
could all
gonna
just
kill the
disengage.
dog. Oof. Yeah, she's really gonna
Nat
kill the dog.
20!
Wait.
Nat 20. Oh, but she dropped her axe, didn't she? So she doesn't have her.
I said
right-
she picked it up. Yeah, she does not have her rights. Right.
Damn
yet.
it.
Dang it. What the?
Pat, who did you have targeted with that?
The dog.
Okay.
Oh, and you?
Yeah, because it told me I just got hit by a battle axe. I was just like, wait, what?
All right, don't worry about it. I'll undo the damage to you after I do this.
We'll let him host.
So now that should, yeah, you should still have 9 hit points. All right.
Ooh.
But the dog, however, dissipates
Yeah.
into a smoke of that dissipates into a cloud of smoke.
Ooh. Way to go.
And Lunadris, give me a perception check, both you and Calbeck.
Sure thing. Perception. Ugh. It's a 10. I gotta, you know what? I just gotta roll.
All right, well, neither one of you see it.
What the hell just fell from? Oh no.
That was Stilga's turn. Algar, your turn.
Um,
Calibec, you're on deck. Lunadris, you're after that.
Roger.
I'm gonna. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna take the chance, and I'm just gonna bolt for the door.
You could disengage and then go for the
Can you?
door.
Okay, yeah, then I'll do that. I'll
Okay.
bonus action disengage, or
No, you just disengage. That's your action. And
okay, yeah, and then I'll move towards the door.
okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You can actually get through the door if you wish.
Then I will get through the door.
All right.
I will literally shoulder charge the door and bust through it like
All
the
right.
Kool-Aid Man.
Okay. So the door
Right,
is now
right on the other side.
the door is now open and off of its hinges.
Yeah.
So Calibec, you're up.
Okay. Oh god. Hold on. Let me see. Oh god. If we do this, we just leave Stilga here. Shit.
She can do
Luna.
she can do the same thing that Algar just did.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's at the top of the initiative, so if she doesn't do it, she's stuck a turn behind, which is what yeah. Either way.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, she's gonna get buried in claws, basically.
Shit, Lunadris, please tell me that you got something that can help Stilga here.
No, I said we gotta get to the door.
Ah!
You could take them all out. All you gotta do is use black powder bag again.
God damn it, that's true.
You could swing over right to the side there, and that would hit all of them. It's only a little madness.
Play devil's advocate with me, Pat.
That's my job.
But still. God damn it, we gotta get them off Stilga's back. I've already used it twice.
It can't get any worse.
Doesn't it quite literally keep getting worse?
Well, once he's used it more than once, he gets disadvantage on his saving throw.
Oh.
So if he uses it another time, it's not like he gets 2 disadvantages or anything.
That is true, but I also still have Bardic Inspiration on me, but so you know what, like, if anything does happen, it'll even out. Why not? Right, I'm gonna... Okay, so it's not true. So off to the side right here, I can hit all of them and not hit Stilga.
Correct.
Whoa! Why did it go that? Yeah, why did it go that far off the
Because
radius?
you did a circle, not a
Yeah, not
cone.
a cone.
Okay, I see. Alright, I see.
So it does 3 dice 6, right?
Yes.
I can save you the suspense of rolling. So you hit you throw the black powder out, and there's that thunderous roar as the flame washes out across the deck, and all of the claws disappear into a cloud of smoke. Lunadris, give me a perception check, please.
Oh boy. That's a 13 because I can't roll above a 10.
All right. So you see all of the claws that just disappeared
Mm-hmm.
reappear up in the rigging.
Oh yeah, no, I saw it. Yeah. Way to go, but they're back up there, and I'm gonna point up to the rigging. They're just gonna come back. We have to get out of here.
And I, and in response to that, I just bellow rock.
I think we got a Hannah.
Yeah, we do.
You still guys here?
All right, and with the rest of my movement, I am barreling toward the
Hey
door.
guys, did I die?
You went down
Couple
twice. We got you back up.
Oh, good. Well, that's all that matters, really. Hold on. Okay.
All right.
I
Hang
have no
on a
clue what's
second.
going on. Maybe.
we realized that as we kill them, they just come back. So we're trying to get to the lower level.
All right.
Oh,
I'll tell you what.
okay.
Let's take a break here. We can catch Hannah up on what's going on. I can fix the stream so that it has the correct names under the correct people, because that's going to change now. And then we
Yeah.
will come back with everything corrected, Hannah up to date, and ready to roll on.
All right.
So, what do we want to give away here, guys? You know what? I will give away another printed miniature because I'm pretty happy with the way everything's going right now. So, yeah,
Oh.
I'll give a printed miniature away. A medium-sized printed miniature.
Ooh.
So
man.
the giveaway is open. You can join that giveaway by typing !mini1. That's !mini space 1 to enter. Everyone's allowed one entry, and you do need to be a follower to win. So make sure you hit the follow button below to be allowed to win. And our subscribers, if you do subscribe, you do get a 2% better chance to, or 2%, better chance to win in our giveaways.
Yeah, remember the head that I printed out and had there on Monday night, Gil?
Yeah.
This is the actual 33 millimeter size, the actual dragon.
Holy
with the head.
Oh
shnikey.
wow. Yeah.
So the other wing is actually in my printer right now, being finished.
Nice.
So that will be done here. It actually is done. I just need to throw it out, put it into the washer, and then cure it, and then it'll be up and good. So that gives you an idea of the kind of detail that I can actually get with this stuff. It is pretty amazing. They really come out sharp, and as my wife pointed out today on the miniatures, because I printed out some Sahuagin, or as they're calling them from, they're calling them something else, but for
So hooligans.
well, no,
hooligans.
they're calling them like shark something because they can't call them Sahuagin. So
Yeah,
but that's what
why
they
you call
are.
them hooligans.
Yeah.
They're hooligans from the sea.
But
Hooligans.
my wife noticed that the faces were kind of the features were getting kind of mashed together, which means that they're overexposed, which means I can cut my exposure time down even more, which means my print time goes down again, which that makes me happy. So let's do that giveaway. You got it fired up,
Wait.
Gil?
It is open, so it is all open,
What
ready
is
to go.
Oh, is this another fog cloud?
That's the
Good
fog cloud I had.
thinking.
That was the fog cloud I had last time. Yeah.
Oh.
I did that so that those 3 zombies couldn't attack us, and then Lavina, after you like hit her with a thing, went into the cloud.
So ruthless,
Oh, you run away like a little bitch.
ruthless,
Yeah.
Brandito Burrito. You guys can join. Join up. Fire up the entry into the mini giveaway, and we'll give that away towards the end of the stream here. In the meantime, we're going to take a short break, catch Hannah up, fix the stream labels and stuff, and we will be right back.
Yeah.
All right, so All right, looks like we've got everything ready to go. Hannah has been brought up to date on what's going on with Stilga. We got all the names in the right places, so we should be ready to roll here.
From what I hear, she's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which,
you've been
yeah.
pretty jacked up the whole time.
Yep.
Uh-oh, Ruthless Rogue is another entry in there, so now we have 3 people.
Mm.
Triple threat.
All right, so
Sorry, the man.
when we last left off, Lunadris, it was you were up, sir.
I just bolted to the door.
Blue.
So what are you going to do, Lunadris?
Sorry. Well, without anything there for me to attack, really, I'm gonna keep my fog up, and I'm gonna make my way to the door and head on in.
Okay. I gotta roll initiative for all these guys.
It says he's gonna roll the initiative for all of them. Like, oh fuck, there's more.
What? Like, no, surely. Surely there can't be more. There are, and don't
call me Shirley.
Waiting for that one.
Oh, wait, no. No space. Cool.
All right. So we're back to Algar again.
I mean, what do I see now that I'm through the door?
So you see, as you go in the door, there is the door you just came through, and that is mid deck, I believe. No, that's gonna be main deck.
Just
Then.
follow the strange glowing.
Yeah, more or less. All right, so this is gonna be weird. I gotta do that. You guys are gonna be blind for a second.
That's my secret shit. That's my secret thing. I'm always blind.
Fair enough.
Did you just say that's my secret? I'm always blind.
That's what I said.
Oh, that's
Hold
awesome.
on. Gosh darn it. Grid. Yeah, grid size does not need to be that big. That's much better. Calvic was right in front of the door. Lunadris was over here at the door. Stilga was... Well, I'm assuming Stilga's going to run in through the door, correct?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So what you see is you're inside the door. Off to the left and right of you are like not like staircases, but Tony, you've seen the inside of a ship. You know how the ladders work there. They're not exactly straight down, but they're and that's what you see there.
I'm going to go down the ladder well.
Well, hang on a second.
Fuck. We're like, okay, cool. We're inside. We're all good. Let's head on downstairs. And he's just like, wait.
No.
Here's the beholder.
How about no?
No.
Don't even put that on a skill.
Speak that into the universe.
However, you do see
What?
Lavinna Wisp comes through the wall.
Oh.
At least she's proactive. That's what it says on here.
This is proactive.
She is proactive.
Yup. I mean, yeah, she's getting ahead of us, so that's He's anticipating our moves.
There is that.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, hold on a second. She's actually got that plus. And Lavinia comes through the wall there.
Mm-hmm.
There are still claws and stuff outside. But I'm going to have everybody re-roll initiative because it didn't save initiatives coming through. So, por favor.
Nice. That's not bad.
No.
No. Oh no.
Yeah. No.
And mine was much better. Calabec, I need you to roll initiative, please. There we go.
All right, you got it.
Did I accidentally roll it twice?
No.
No. It just
Okay.
rolled.
All right.
Looks like you're
Some
going
reason-
first.
All right, so Calabec, you are leading us off, sir.
We're fucked.
Sing
can
us a
play.
song.
Lock the door.
Lock the door.
How can we lock the door? Algar busted it open.
It's
Hide
kind
your
of
kids. Hide your wife.
Algar knocked it off its hinges.
You did just Kool-Aid Man.
Oh,
him.
that's right. Mhm.
Oh shit. Well, let's get down below.
Yep. I'm just gonna follow the light. We're just gonna go down below. We're just gonna
Yeah,
keep moving. Just keep moving.
I'm gonna head this way.
Hang on a second.
Uh-oh.
I'm just writing down the
Oh yeah.
so we don't have to make you re-roll them all over again.
I think I rolled pretty well this time, so I appreciate that, Pat.
All right, so Algar, you're moving down to the mid deck. Okay, so let's take this in order of the Calabec.
Initiative.
Go ahead, you are first, sir.
I'm gonna accompany Algar. Strength in numbers. We're not venturing away from each other. Not at this juncture. So we're gonna try to move up.
You've only moved about 20 feet right there, so.
Yeah, so I can move another 10 feet. So we'll move.
No, technically you could move another 40 feet if you wanted to dash.
No, we're not. No, we're not going to dash. We're staying close.
Okay.
Pillar of support here, people. Then,
Yep, hold on a second. Why does it want the grid to be on there so freaking big?
actually, for my turn for my this action, I'm gonna go ahead and use Healing Word on Algar, level 1. Just
Okay.
he needs some healing.
Yeah, I do.
I need a hero
Holding up a hero.
to the morning light. It's like, wait a minute, I thought that was us, but you know. Oh
Damn it.
no.
It's
Well,
hit points. That's all that matters.
It's better than nothing, honestly.
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
Hey, stop wandering around. Come sit here. Come sit.
Yeah, Healing Word has not been very kind to us tonight.
Alright, so that takes care of Calabec's turn. Lunadris, you're up.
All right, Lunadris, seeing her come through the wall, is going to try and throw a frostbite at her. Again, having the barnacles kind of build up on her,
Okay.
hoping that it wouldn't slow her, but if she does swing,
Okay.
hoping that it'll kind of stop
Ooh,
her.
yeah.
Hey, there we
Failed
go.
her saving throw.
Nice.
Cool,
So she
cool.
feels. So she takes 6 cold damage. Rolled hot. Whopping 6, guys. I can help.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it's like, quick, get downstairs. But now she has disadvantage on the next attack she makes. And that is my turn.
Nice.
All
I think
right.
Tony's up.
Yeah, Algar, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna continue downstairs.
Okay.
She can chase us.
Okay. So let's do this. I'll
She's
take-
going to chase us, yeah. But
Mhm.
at least we're not going to get attacked by all the hens.
I mean, yes, it is definitely a boon when giant little skeletal hands don't grab you from all directions.
Both of you knock on wood right now.
All right. Now it's Lavina's turn. And
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Hello.
Stilga, you watch as Lavina goes through the floor.
Ah,
She's cutting us off.
listen, she's been very proactive. She went through the floor.
Shit. So Calabec already went down the stairs, yeah?
You guys are right behind him.
Yeah, no, so I'm gonna like, Calabec, she's coming down through the ceiling!
Wait, the ceiling. Oh, so she's cutting us off, isn't she?
Yes. Oh no, another one.
I think that's the one he's gotta put on the next floor.
Oh.
Alright. All right. And that's going to bring us to Stilga.
Okay. Okay, so I don't see her. She
No,
went
you
down.
don't.
Okay.
She is indeed
Okay, I'm
no
gonna
longer
follow
on
the
map.
others and be like, she's going down the stairs. She's going down the stairs.
All right.
That's me. That's what I'm going to do. Taking up the rear here.
All right. And now I can activate this map.
Oh,
And I'll put you into combat again. And I will roll everybody's initiative because I have all your initiatives taken. So I will just set them back up the way that they were. Algar was there. That's fine. Huh, it actually wound up in the same exact order. Different numbers, but exactly the same order.
Well, that works well, I guess.
All right, Calabec.
wow, yeah.
You actually see Lavina in the other room there.
No.
guys,
However,
she's here.
you do not see a way down except for maybe possibly through the cargo door that's right there.
Okay.
And you do see that there is a ominous green glow coming from down in the hold.
Like it's coming up through the grate.
Correct.
And it's specifically down. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ah shit. I think we gotta get down there.
Fire.
I mean, probably good idea.
I can just set this all on fire right now, and we.
Just blow it open? Maybe.
Yeah, but we're on it, and we don't want to go back up to the zombies with the zombie hands.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
good-
right.
That's a good idea.
So
But
Okay.
how? But we gotta get down there. How are we gonna get this
Uh,
open?
I mean, like Pat, like it looks like it can be opened. Like it's still just like a grate that can be opened,
Yeah,
or is it like?
it's just a
Yeah,
cargo
it's-
door.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Great.
I wasn't sure if it was just like the, like you know, oh look, you can look down and.
No, it is a
Below,
cargo.
like a
It is
sewer
a
grate.
cargo door.
Perfect.
Probably a bunch of quippers down there.
Okay.
More
Okay,
dead quipper swarms.
Zombie quippers.
And and Lavinia is still where she is, right up here, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna signal to the group. Help me get this cargo cargo door open. I'm gonna maneuver my way, not the right click. Down to this side right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow in right behind him if I can.
Well, it's Lunadris is up next.
Oh yeah, word.
So I can see Lavinia here, or do I have
Yes,
to like
you
kinda
can.
come? Okay. So I see her.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing this wisp. I'm gonna shit. So it's 5, 10, 15, and I'm gonna come by Calabec to help Calabec.
Okay.
If he's gonna be trying to open the door, and I was like, quick, Elgar, we need some strength.
Yeah.
No offense, Calabec.
We need some muscles.
All right, Algar, you're up.
I'm gonna help him lift up the gate.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Score a little wizard helping you out.
Okay.
Nice.
So you throw the grate. It opens up, and there is actually a
cool.
ladder leading down.
Nice.
I still have movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move myself and position myself like here
Okay.
until Stilga kind of gets down.
Okay. Keep in mind
Aw,
you
what
do
a
still have a
gentleman.
healing potion.
I'm gonna hold on.
Oh, you're.
But what I'm going to do, Pat,
Mm-hmm.
is I'm going to spend my bonus action
Okay.
to gain 1 psionic die.
Okay.
And I can do that once a day, so I'm going to do that.
Nice.
All right. Probably a wise decision because it is Lavina's turn.
Here she comes. Ah! Oh no. Not
Oh.
the wizard.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh,
No.
She
nice.
slashes at you with her with this rusted, nasty-looking cutlass, and you duck underneath the blow as it swings over your head. Still got that brings us
Yeah.
to you.
Okay, well, I wish there was something I could do. I mean,
Help us get down there and burn this corpse.
okay, I'm gonna go
You can
1,
just jump down.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You'll need help getting down?
We just need to get down there and get this done.
Okay, this is what they said. I'm going to pick him up and lower him. I take him
No,
up.
Don't even lower him. Just pick him up and just.
I'm just like, you want to go down there? Push.
He said there's a ladder, Stilga.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yes, I will put you down by the ladder. Like, go. Slide on the rungs if you need to. You're welcome.
It's not a bad idea, actually. So you're gonna stay here and fight the wisp, and send me down
Apparently,
there.
yes. Go on down there and set on fire whatever you find.
Okay.
Hey, Pat, I assume that when I went unconscious, my radiant consumption stopped.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Making sure I'm not burning myself and everyone around me still.
Nope.
Right.
Okay.
That's,
So that brings us back up to Calabec. There is a rope ladder leading down.
There's a rope ladder leading down. Before I head down, I do have a potion of healing. I am going to hand it to Stilga.
Okay.
Thank you.
How do I exchange inventory?
Actually, you can't. Hang on.
That's a DM power.
It's
Okay.
restricted. It's a restricted ability.
I don't even know if I can do it, to be honest with you.
Hmm.
I don't know if I can transfer it from one person to another. If I can't, then I'll just drop a healing potion on her and remove it from... I don't want another Stilga in there.
Where did I go? Yeah, you do. You do want one. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Give us another Stilga.
I
We
can
need two
flank
of 'em.
someone by myself. Yeah.
All right. Let's see if this will allow me to do this. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Well, yeah, it did. But it did not remove it from yours. So I will do this. All right. So that takes care of the Stilga. You now have the healing potion in yours. And
All right.
and Calibic, you no longer have it in yours.
All right, awesome, thank you.
And
I'm
then
good.
climbing down.
Yep, I'm just gonna look at Lunadris. Lunadris, you following me?
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Yep, I'm going down the ladder, Pat.
All right.
We're gonna get this done.
Reset the size on these again because they're set way too big.
Hey, Pat, is that cutlass a +1 cutlass?
The one that you the Mutineers cutlass that you have.
Well, I'm wondering because I don't have it on my character sheet.
You also didn't attune to it.
Yeah, but even if I didn't attune to it, it should still be a magical weapon.
Special weapon.
Haha.
It requires attunement.
Because remember, I tried doing it without attunement, and you saw what happened with me with that.
Okay, so
Okay.
Calibec, you climb down this rope ladder, your feet hitting the ground into a kind of a wet floor. It's not, I mean, just wet. It's not like standing water or anything. In the middle of the room, kind of by the ladder there, you do see a skeleton.
And that's the source of the light. Do I have to make a perception check for that?
There is, yeah, it's emanating. There's a kind of a greenish glow about the skeleton.
That must be it.
And that is the end of your turn because it is about 20 feet down from the deck above.
All right.
All
Pop
right.
back over these guys. Lunadris, what are you going to do?
All right. So Lunadris. Okay. Oh. Hold on. I have to change my health because it's saying I have full health now. But. What? Do I have to make a Constitution saving throw?
For what?
I don't know. It just popped up. I don't know. So Lunadris is going to target Lavina.
Okay.
And just because we kind of to keep an eye on where she is, I'm gonna cast a second level Mind Spike
Okay.
on her.
Ooh.
It'll end my concentration on the fog up above,
Okay.
but I'm gonna use my last portent roll to give her a 2 on her saving throw.
Okay. I don't.
Oh, garbage roll, but 10 psychic damage.
All right. So she failed. Okay.
And I automatically know where she is.
Okay.
She cannot benefit from invisibility, and so blasting her with this psychic energy, Lunadris is going to then use my movement action to go 5, and then 10, 15, 20, 30 down the ladder
Okay.
to get down below.
So you're actually still about 5 feet off of the ground.
Okay, so I'm
Climbing
still
down the
like
ladder.
climbing 5
Yeah,
feet. Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. So I'll do this. I'll do that.
Here.
And then we'll go back up to that deck. Changing maps, like 4 maps at a time. It's like, ah. All right, that brings us to Algar. Algar?
All right. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna scream to Stelga. I'm gonna be like, get down there and do what needs to be done, and then I'm gonna swing at Lavinia.
Okay.
We squared up, guys.
God damn it!
So you take a.
Uh,
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that's all I really got.
All right. And you see Lavinia as she watches 2 people go down into the hole, lets out a
Yeah.
snarl,
Oh, no.
and drops through the floor. Yes, you
Oh,
do get an
shit.
attack. You get an attack of opportunity there.
Yeah, right, I do.
Just to be clear,
Here
I
I come.
automatically know where she's always at, so I
Yep.
sense that she's coming, and I'm gonna like as she starts coming, I'm gonna turn to Calabec, who's a little bit away, and just like, she's coming.
Shit.
Oh Lord, she coming.
Oh no, she's coming.
I want to
We in
die.
for a world of hurt.
I'll see.
All right, you hit her.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So your fist swipes through the ghostly figure of Lavinia as she's dropping through the floor, and you can see where she dropped now. There's like a spatter of ectoplasm from where you hit her.
Ugh.
Weak.
Oh, good.
What the?
Yeah.
He's got to repopulate her onto the next one. We got
Yeah,
the
exactly. It
This is
re-
the repetitive Lavina whip.
repetitive, which
Very,
is
very,
pretty.
very, very fitting, actually.
Yeah.
actually, it's
What is
just
the
Lavinia.
third?
It's just Lavinia Wisp now.
Aha. The one and only.
Yeah, because it keeps all of her same stats and everything, and it's just I'm not sure why it renames her and re-rolls because it doesn't re-roll her hit points. It just keeps everything the same. It's very odd. All right. So, back up top. Or actually, there it's still good. You're up.
Okay.
And you, Calabec and Lenadris, you see this bright green glow starting from the ceiling, as you then see its ghostly pair of feet and legs, and then the rest of the ghostly figure of Lavinia Wisp drops through the ceiling and floats
Yikes.
down towards the floor.
Yikes.
Stilga.
Okay, is it a bonus action or an action to drink this this potion?
It is a bonus action. Actually,
Sweet.
we have a house rule that we're using that is if you take an action to drink the potion, it will give you the maximum healing amount of the potion. If you take
Oh my
a
gosh.
bonus action, it gives you the rolls. So in other words, if you're taking, if it's a matter of if you're taking a bonus action, it means you're just grabbing the potion and pulling it out and just trying to drink it real quick to get back in the action. So you don't get
Right.
you're not drinking it all. Some of it's left in the bottle, whatever.
Okay.
Whereas
I
if
think
you're
that what
taking,
I really...
yeah,
Okay, I got it. Okay, I think that what we really need right now is I need to just put my body and my hit points in the way of her so
Okay.
that the other two can get stuff done. So I'm going to use my action to take
Okay.
the
All right, so that would be 10
Oh.
hit points coming back to you.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay.
I'll take care of
That's
that.
nice. I like
Okay.
that house rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too. And then I'm gonna slide down the ladder. It's gonna,
Okay.
you know, I'm a sailor. I know how ladders work.
It's a rope ladder though.
Oh, it's a rope ladder?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a rope
okay. Well,
ladder.
I'm gonna swing on down there. How much movement do I have left, and how far away is Lavina?
By the time you get down to the bottom of the ladder, no more movement left.
Okay.
Good. Okay, so
It's down, but it's
Okay,
3 of us
okay.
down here now, so that's good.
Okay. Yep. I mean, okay. So I'm
I'll
I'm
drop
down
you.
there now.
Yeah.
I'm down there now. I'll
Yep.
try and help you guys.
and that brings us back to Algar.
Okay. So Algar is going to. What the?
We need you down here, mate.
How far of a drop is it?
About 20, 25 feet.
Nope, I'm gonna climb.
Good call. Good call.
Okay, so you will get. You already moved 15, so you'll get about 10 feet down the ladder. Because climbing is half your speed.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right, one moment. I will have everybody on the map. Oops, wrong map. Sorry for our viewers, that was indeed the wrong map. So you are, Algar, at this moment, just above Lenadris on the ladder.
Okay.
All right. All right, here we go. So, I am going to put everybody back into combat. I have all of your rolls still. So, pay no attention to these rolls. They really don't matter. Let's see. It's so funny. I've rolled the exact same number for Calabac every time, and it was the number that he rolled. So it has not moved at all.
Wow.
I think that's the way it all went, right? Nope, other way around. So Stilga was a foe.
You're a foe. We have to kill you.
Algar was a 9. Lavinia was an 8.
You're a foe. What ho? A foe?
All right.
I'm still on the mid deck. Could you pull me to the?
Oh yeah, same here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to activate that map.
Aha! Thank you.
Woohoo!
There's a skeleton.
Yes, there is.
Skeleton. Oh yeah.
Shit.
Go, go, go.
All right,
We
Calabec.
We need all of the things.
All right, so I see the corpse right in front of me. And I'm still in everybody. Okay, everybody get all of the things ready to throw into this. I am ready to set the body on fire with the black powder bag.
Okay. How exactly are you going to light the black powder bag on fire if you're using the black powder bag?
You know, I didn't really I didn't think that through. Is you know what? Better idea.
Could you just put the black powder bag like on the table and like light it, and it like
No.
That's a good. Yeah,
just
I was.
check
It's
it.
a
Yeah.
use. You have to reach into the bag, pull the
Gotcha.
powder out, and throw it.
Gotcha.
And it's not a lasting fire. Okay.
Nope.
Got it. Good to know. Good to know.
I have a tinderbox.
It's essentially you're firing a gun, like or a cannon. It's black powder. It's just,
Fair enough. I'm gonna. So, all right. Let's. I have the black powder bag. What was the other? I felt like I had more than one other item that was needed for us. The captain's knife was not one of them.
Let's do a quick.
Well, I think I have the cutlass and I have the hand.
All right. Algar has the cutlass in the hand.
That's 2. I have the wand.
Did still gonna have anything?
No, I don't.
Okay. You guys take care of Lavinia. I will light this fire.
everybody, give me
Wait.
a history check, please.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
Is
boy.
this about something undead, Pat? 'Cause I
No.
just have to ask. Oh.
Aye, it's not bad. Actually, rolling.
You said
good.
history?
History.
Oh wait, I saw someone
History.
else's roll. I saw someone else's roll. That's a bummer.
Oh, man.
15.
Oh my-
Otherwise, Algar's got a 16.
Yeah. So Algar and Lunadris, as you're talking about burning the burning the remains and all that, something sticks in your head. There's still something else you need to do while you're burning the remains.
Well, wait, sorry, you cut out. What was that?
There is still something else you need to do while you are burning the remains. You
Uh-oh.
seem to
Hold
remember
on.
what you have to do something. You're not quite clear what it is.
Shit.
Doesn't it kill her at the same time?
No.
Of course, we don't have the
Do we have to sing the song?
Yes. Well, no, actually, you don't have to sing the song here. There is something you need to say.
Oh shit.
Be gone, Satan!
Something that was repeated many times in the logbook.
Oh my god! It's on the last couple of pages.
It's something.
Yeah, I don't have it in front of me, so Gil, look at the logbook.
It's like no rest for the mutineers or something like that.
Yeah,
No
there's that.
mercy for the mutineers.
That's it.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I got it. Let's do this.
You got what? We gotta burn everything.
Yeah, give me everything. You hold her at bay. I'll burn it.
All right.
Alright.
This is just like every episode of Supernatural ever.
So
Isn't
does
it
count
though?
like- It's still
Yeah!
counting.
Quick, burn the bones!
Salt them and burn them.
Salt them and burn them!
Oh, okay, so where we are right now, Algar is the only one on the ladder, correct?
No,
No, I
Lunadris
am
is still on the ladder as well.
Okay, Lunadris is still on the ladder. I'm the one that's down here. I am going to since I'm very close to Lunadris, I'm gonna hand black powder bag. Get this.
Still on the ladder.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. What am I doing?
Just go put it by the body.
Yep,
You know,
I'm gonna.
Just do it.
Yep, I'm just gonna put the black powder bag by the body, and
I'll hold her off, don't worry.
and
Walk through walls and ceilings.
I understand she
Yeah.
can walk through. I understand that.
I
We're
don't
gonna
understand how we're holding her off.
very
Either way, let's
Well, she has to go
let's
past
do it.
me, so I can
We're gonna-
check her at least once.
we're gonna cast a vicious mockery upon her.
Okay.
You tried killing me once, you bitch! I'm still alive!
Yikes.
Oh no.
That's
Dang.
She seems completely unfazed.
That was probably your best mockery as well.
I mean, she did almost kill me. I'm just saying.
All right. Anything else, Calibec?
I'm gonna make some room off to the side for to make room for Lunadris.
Okay.
Algar to get down the ladder.
What are you doing with the black powder bag?
I am placing it near the corpse.
Are you tossing it over there, or?
Oh, it's over there.
Do you see the skeleton?
Do you see the white square to your south?
Oh.
The skeleton in it.
I didn't scroll it.
There you go.
Okay, sorry.
Yep. I am gonna toss the black powder bag over to the skeleton.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay, attack roll.
It's about 10 feet away, and before you start saying, well, how hard can it be? You played cornhole? Trying to
All the
throw,
time.
Trying to throw a beanbag through the hole? How difficult is that?
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, which one is the attack roll again, Pat?
Just on the bottom, the dice on the bottom, just roll a 20.
Okay. I didn't know if there was a special one.
No, that's fine. Just roll a 20 and it'll... Yeah, that's really all you needed. So, you toss the bag and it lands pretty close to the skeleton.
Woo! Let it off, Lawrence!
And you see, as you toss it over and it lands near the body, Lavinia lets out a howl.
Oh, she doesn't like that, guys.
Oh shit.
All right. Lenadris, you're up.
Then I'm just gonna use the last 5 feet to get off the ladder. Gonna look up to Algar. He's gonna go 5, 10, 50, or that's 20, 25. He's gonna drop the wand
Okay.
there. I'm gonna turn around and targeting Lavinia. We're gonna try and get a what do we got left? Oh boy, I need to save that. We're gonna just do another. We're gonna do a chill. Oh no, I have to do frostbite. That's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a frostbite because then she has disadvantage.
Right.
Starfish.
So no, this is the barnacles that grow on her that start to like frost.
Is that
Barnacles.
disadvantage against everyone or just you?
So the frostbite is her next attack has disadvantage.
Okay.
The chill touch is the one that's
Gotcha.
undead have disadvantage against me.
Okay.
But yeah, the frostbite's a save and only a d6. The chill touch is a attack with a d8.
All right.
But that is my turn.
Okay. She does not. She fails her saving throw.
Nice. She takes 5 cold damage, and now the barnacles kind of make it harder for her to move.
All right.
Good.
Algar.
Elgar is going to continue his happy way down
Okay.
the rope bridge.
So that takes about 10 feet of movement to get to there.
Okay, and I have another
20 feet.
10, 15 feet to get to the body.
Yeah.
Go.
Going
Just
to,
full steam ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of my movement, get down to the body. I'm gonna pull out all of the objects, which should be, I have the hand and the cutlass, and then the black powder bag is there.
And the wand is
I'm
there as
gonna-
well.
The wand is there as well. Okay, so I'll pile everything together. I then want to take out a torch.
Okay.
Now the torch is pretty much just, it's like oil wrapped, cotton wrapped around wood, right?
Yeah, it's like paraffin wrap
Okay.
rags around wood.
All right, I'm going to take 3 torches, set them up inside of the body,
Okay.
and I'm going to light them.
All right. So you set this all up. You light it. The torches blaze up. The skeleton. Actually, hang on a second here.
Skeleton holds its action.
Okay, I would.
All right. So the skeleton, you see as the torches light up and the skeleton is caught and it blazes up into this green fire that roars up higher than you would normally think. You see all of the items are also limed in this fire, although they seem to be, whereas you can see damage starting to be done to the skeleton, the items don't seem to be getting damaged as much as you almost see the green as it burns and comes off the top of it, this black oily looking flame and smoke burning at the top of the
And
flame.
I'm gonna say the words of no mercy for the no mercy for mutineers.
Just trying to
Okay.
talk shit.
And as you say that, Lavinia lets out just a furious scream and looks like she is going to charge towards you.
Oh shit.
Nope.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, and I'm gonna just repeat that term like
Okay.
as much as I can.
All right. Yeah, so she's actually going to step forward and take a swing at Stilga, because Stilga is in
Bring
the
it.
way.
With disadvantage.
Right? Yep.
Ooh.
Frostbite. Come on, disadvantage.
Ooh.
Paid off.
Hey! That's a
Thank you so
Pat
much.
one.
And you see is she pulls the rusted cutlass and she starts to take a swing, and just as she starts to come around, one of the barnacles that is crusted up on her arm snaps and throws her swing off as she misses wildly.
Not today.
Still
Magic,
got.
baby.
It's my turn.
Mhm.
Okay. I will hit her with my axe. Oh yeah. Baby. Okay. Inventory. Weapon. Where is it? Battle axe. There we go. And the attack. And it's normal.
Oh, no!
1-1 deserves another, I guess.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
So yeah, so you guys are all lighting the thing on fire, and she and I are just like waving our weapons around.
You're just muppeting.
Okay. I guess I gotta go get a drink.
So just so
I-
you know, you don't have to drink for it, but Pat did roll a nat 1 for Stilga, like the second roll of the night.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Where's my? I thought I had the option to. Well, nuts. Hold on a second here. I've got something that needs to be done. With Nitro Pro, because I can actually take the image off of there. Oh, good. No spoilers.
Ooh. Okay.
Actually, let's extract this one.
All right, rum down the hatch.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm trying to grab something here.
Liking this music.
Yep.
Indeed.
Oh, good grief. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it. Don't care. Yeah, let's insert an image. Come on, there we go. There we go. Yeah, okay. All right, so that brings us back to Calabec. Calabec, you are up, sir.
Keeping my distance from Lavinia, I'm gonna pull out the I got, and I'm gonna fire it right at I'm gonna fire it right over still the shoulder, right at Lavinia.
Oh,
Going
your
towards-
crossbow?
Yep.
Okay.
Pat, question. It requires an attack roll, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I would like to use my bardic inspiration attack roll. I still
Okay.
have.
All right.
Uh,
And hold on a second, because hang on. Let me see if I think we tested this the other night. Hold on. That wasn't condition class features. That's what it was. And you're a D6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's a D6 bardic inspiration.
All right, there you go, sir. You have bardic inspiration. And Tony,
All
didn't
right.
it when we did this the other night? It allowed you the option to use that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Or it was a Gil that you tested it?
We didn't. So the last time we played, we found that when you had bardic inspiration and you roll, so when he rolls the attack, it'll show him his total and ask him if he wants to use his bardic inspiration
Okay.
before it rolls in the chat for us.
All right, so there you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, super cool.
So I'll do a normal attack roll. As I'm staring right after. So right after, I whistle over. I whistle over. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can get this right.
You can just say whistle whistle.
I'm gonna
Whistle,
get
whistle.
this though. Oi, mademoiselle! No mercy for mutineers.
Did you roll an nat 20? Did you roll an nat 20?
You hit her.
Okay. Yeah, you hit her with
Wow.
18. Yeah. Now you click damage 1. Hit her. Get her.
Yep, I was aiming for her head, by the way.
If you want to make a called shot, it's at disadvantage.
Aw.
So you just hit her. Is what you're saying. You didn't.
Yeah, we'll just go with the head. Let's not push my luck here.
All right, I need your roll damage.
Okay.
Okay. You see the bolt passes through her body, and out of the back of the body, you see a slight spray of ectoplasm as it passes through. And is that your turn, sir?
I am going to, for my bonus action. I'm going to give Stilga some bardic inspiration.
All right.
Yes. Dankeschön.
Bitteschön. My bardic inspiration is 1 out. I only used 1 so far.
You've used a couple. You only get equal to your charisma modifier, I think, where it's 2 or 3
For each long rest.
per long rest. Yeah, and you've used 2 this session alone.
And you used a couple during that fight in the last session.
Well, and from last session? Alright, that I did not remember. I guess I can't give you bardic inspiration anyway. Sorry, Stilga, I tried.
All right. For just a moment, I feel special, and then.
right.
Well, beyond my control, the bardic inspiration was given.
Lunadris.
Ah, yes.
All right, so Lunadris is going to once again, seeing that it helped last time, gonna try and gum up her attacks with some frosty barnacles. So casting frostbite. Come on, fail a save. Ah, shit. That's
Not this time.
So they don't quite build up on her, and they kind of break away before catching versus shit. We're gonna look to Algar and grab the journal.
Okay.
Not sure if you're gonna need this, but I'm gonna drop the journal there too. I don't know if not sure if that's gonna need to be burned. And then gonna step right here, just in case. And that's my turn.
All right. Algar.
Keep it up. You got this.
I'm gonna make sure, like, I'm gonna stand up and turn around and face her,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make sure the fire keeps burning,
Okay.
and I'm gonna keep repeating the words.
All right.
Uh, if it looks like the fire is like dying out, I'm gonna throw more torches on it.
On the contrary, it looks like it is blazing even higher, if anything.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10. So, Stilga, you will get an attack of opportunity on Lavina as she passes right through you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the most comfortable feeling in the world.
Something just
Okay.
flew in me.
Yeah, see, look, it gave her the option for versatile when she does it.
Yep.
When I was rolling for you earlier tonight, it was not giving me the option. It's really weird.
What?
You've got to be kidding me.
That's insane. Okay.
Oh my god.
At least you're not driving tonight.
Whew.
At least I'm already home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
Lavina
literally
is,
5 feet away from my bed.
Lavina is there, and she is going to take a swipe at Algar, who keeps saying the words.
Wait, question. If she's coming through this way, do
She's not
Not
leaving.
just-
She's not leaving your threat range.
okay.
Pat, before she rolls her damage, I am going to use my last spell slot to cast Silvery Barbs. She's going to roll and use the lower of those die.
Okay, so
Let me just...
we'll roll again.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. So you as she goes to attack, the
And then, really quick, sorry, and then, Algar, you are going to get the advantage on your next saving throw, attack, or ability check.
right. So as she, so describe the effect of the silvery barbs first of all.
So the Silvery Barbs is that when she goes to, like, she's, like, starting to attack, and Lunadris, like, casts out this, almost this light reflecting, you know, like when light on the surface of water has that sort of ripple that you would see on the ceiling, just kind of like flashes out really quick and distracts her as she like swings and misses. And it's at that moment that like the glimmer kind of highlights, like magically, like divination magic, like shows Algar exactly where he needs to be, either to attack or to save himself.
There you go. All right, and Stilga, Lavina, as she, as this happens, you see she starts to swing, and Algar, you're positive that this is just going to be a mortal blow, and suddenly the lights from Lunadris' spell flash in her eyes, and she flinches back, and the swing goes wild over your head. Stilga.
Okay. Get back here. Okay, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
This time I will not miss.
Well, you have
Hopefully.
advantage.
Yeah.
So you give you the opportunity to take 2 shots.
Oh no, we're not putting...
Wait, what?
You get advantage on your attack because you're flanking.
You're
Oh.
flanking.
Got it. Okay. If they're both ones, I will scream.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
if
there we
even
go.
one of them was a 1, I was gonna be like, oh fuck.
All right, here we go. Nice.
Oh, that's good.
All right.
Yeah.
So again, you slash through her body, and a big splat of ectoplasm splashes on the ground. You realize you realize that a blow to a corporeal being would have done much more damage than this. So
Yeah.
she's still resisting some of the physical damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
Calabac.
Algar, come and join the party.
Calabac.
All right. I'm gonna circle around to this side, so
Okay.
I'm directly across from Algar, so we get the flank.
Gotcha.
Does flanking damage work for spells, or is it just physical attacks?
It's
If
any
they are,
melee.
Yeah,
Because you could
so
use a
if-
spell melee attack.
yeah.
Okay, so I don't have a melee spell, so that's out of the question. So I'm actually going to unsheath the captain's dagger,
Okay.
and I'm going to take a stab at her.
Okay.
Cabin.
When you say that, Luna, just like, does that have to burn too?
No, this wasn't in there.
Oh.
As far as I know,
While
it wasn't in there.
Should we
While we're
stay
attacking
by
her.
it?
Hey, don't you have to burn that
Do
too?
you have to burn that too? Should we stay by it?
Like, oh no, you mean, I don't think so.
I mean,
With advantage, right, Pat?
Correct.
Thank you, sorry.
oh, nice. It's a good hit.
Nice. All right.
Hey, and the damage. Good hit.
Yeah, she should have taken the full amount of damage from that too.
Mm.
It's technically a magical item still, so.
All right. Okay. Is that it, Calbeck?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Lunadris.
Well, she's in my grill. That's not good. As much as I want to move away, can't really do much about it. She's gonna one-shot me, so we're gonna use a frostbite. Then, yeah, again, we're gonna use a frostbite to try and get those frosty barnacles built up on her.
Okay.
Because it won't have disadvantage on the attack. Come on. Woo! She takes
Alright.
2 cold damage and now has disadvantage on her next attack.
Yes, she does.
Whew.
I am out of spells, guys. Good luck.
Okay,
Third. I
Yes,
am literally
good.
just a
So
frostbite machine.
is that the end of your turn?
As much as I'd love to run away, Pat, yeah, that is
Okay.
my turn. I have to stay there so Stilga gets advantage.
So
Thank you so much.
just after Lunadris's spell goes off, you hear an odd crackle and whoosh sound from the bones as these green flames burst out in one last gout of flame, and Lavinia lets out a shriek, and you see that she starts to twitch, and you see like streaks of light start to appear, like almost as if her body is bursting, and these bright lights start to burst out of her body, and with a horrific yell, her body blasts apart in a flash of green, this sickly green light, and she you see as this green light starts to go up, like almost as if it's starting to leave this plane, and then it stops, and you see the green start to seep into the wood of the sudden delight.
Oh, god damn it!
What the heck?
Oh no.
Wait, the green light from her or the green light from the skeleton?
And you hear a sinister, furious scream that echoes from within where Lavinia Wisp was, as her corporeal form just blasts out with magical fire. And you see as it blasts out, she's reaching out almost towards her bones, and in a last ditch effort to try and get them, and you see as they bubble and disintegrate and turn to ash, her form, as I said, her form fades, rising basically rising up in that sudden gale force as it seeps into the wood, and you watch in horror as the shipwreck begins to writhe, the anchor and chain shaking itself free of the rust, and the sails. As you guys rush up to the top, the sails starting to knit themselves back together once more, forming a trio of jet black canvas, which stretch out across the deck. The wooden masts have reformed themselves. The cracks in the side of the ship shoring themselves back up as the sudden delight becomes whole once again. And you hear the menacing, screeching cackle of Lavinia Wisp bounce across the crumbling cavern walls as you see great chunks of rock start to fall down from this like pirate's cove, and the ship starts to move. You stagger, grabbing a hold of the rails as the rebuilt form of the Sudden Delight turns its rudder south, starts parting the rolling back black waters, and makes towards the collapsing walls as the stalactites crash they start crashing into the ship itself, which just seems to regenerate as these stones make rents in the side, and a burst of moonlight pierces the toppling island's outer shell, followed by a massive sudden rush of fresh seawater. The sails now unfurled and emboldened by unearthly winds, the Sudden Delight lurches forth toward the open sea, free at last to rain her terror upon an unprepared world.
All right, Pat.
Yep.
Before you head up to upstairs, I want to grab the logbook
Okay.
and make sure I have that on me.
All right. You also notice that as you grab the logbook, all the other items are still there.
Cool. Even the hand.
Save the hand. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah, I'll grab
Sorry.
Just grab it. Yeah, why not?
grab the wand, the powder bag, cutlass, and throw it in the logbook, and throw it in the
Okay.
bag full.
But yeah, then we make our way up to the top to see this. So, did we miss up?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Cause you.
I mean,
like,
I feel
Pat
like we got a lot of experience from this.
Pat, like we're out in the like we're out at the shore. Do we still see the island at all, or no?
You turn as the ship starts taking off. You turn back around, and the island is completely gone.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
So. Oh no.
Captain's not gonna like that.
I don't think.
Captain's probably dead.
I was gonna say, I don't think the captain's alive. Like looking around, we can hear her cackling. Can I like try and? Oh, I don't know if I can make frostbite grow onto the ship. It's supposed to be a creature. Can I like target like part of the ship to cast frostbite on it? Like bad ship.
Okay, hold on a second here.
Like I can do it with the starfish with chill touch, but I don't think that.
All right. I actually. Okay, so. Let's see. So you guys are on top of the ship. You do see that the storm is now raging, and there are waves that are smacking up against the ship itself.
Shit. Are there still like ghost zombie hands in the
No.
rigging and stuff? Okay.
No.
Now what do we do? I thought that's what we're supposed to do, is burn the body and say the words.
Maybe do we have to sing the whole song? That'd be fun.
Elgar, you got the book? Is it burned? Is there? Where was this song? This earlier.
I'll put this in Discord.
Thank you.
Because you guys are on the right track. It's
No rest for the pioneers. We who hunt out racketeers, to those dirty dealings with buccaneers, hell hath no mercy for mutineers.
Okay.
okay. Now, each person can say one line of that as a bonus action.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yo!
Okay. Now,
Get.
I'm going to pop through. So we are back at the top of the initiative order. Hold on a second while I also copy you all back up to the top deck.
All right.
Actually, I may not have to. Top deck may have you guys all on there already. As a matter of fact, it does. So
Please tell me you're attacking the entire thing, Gil.
Here we go.
Yes.
and your fog cloud is
fog
gone
cloud is
too.
gone.
Yeah, my fog cloud's gone.
I figured out how to get
Gone.
rid of them too.
Yay!
Yeah, I was happy about
Nice.
that. Oh, sorry. Let's do that. And this. And I need to pop you all back into combat. Hang on while I set everybody. I did it again.
What did you do?
I rolled the same exact number for Calabec for his initiative.
Damn.
Again. That means I have
Huh.
rolled. Each time I've rolled the same number for him. That's nuts. That is. Yeah, that's just weird. Alright. Alright, not. Oops, at 8.
Oh, yeah.
Still got at 4. Alright. So Calabec, you lead us off.
All right, so we're all in agreement. So we're all in agreement.
Yeah, I'll put you guys like just pretty much on the deck.
Yeah.
Ravenna is not on there. Well, not that far anyway. She's all around you.
She is on the deck.
She is the deck.
Indeed. All right, so we're basically all in agreement at this moment. We have to. Make
I don't
something
know.
happen.
The only thing I can think of is that was part of the sign is singing the song they were singing in the book. It's the only thing I can think of.
And right now, I mean, the
the-
ship is tossing and I mean, it is being tossed by just these odd storm swells that seem to be just attacking the ship.
Yep.
So it is difficult to maintain your balance. It is difficult to speak. I mean, it is doing anything as a chore right now. That's why I say you could say one line of the song as a bonus action.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Well, there are 4 of
Dingus.
us.
Okay, so with me going first,
Take it away.
take it away. The bard leading us off, ladies and gentlemen. You're just gonna try to stay as close to the deck of the ship as possible. I'm gonna try to shout out the first line of the verse. No rest for the pioneers!
All right, roll me 3 dice 6, please.
Oh fuck.
Go, go. Got it. Not bad.
All right, so as you say that, you feel this rush of vigor come over yourself. You get 13 temporary hit points that will last for an hour.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh.
Now, I need everybody to make a strength saving throw as a wave of water comes crashing down on top of the deck.
Yikes.
Save the wizard.
Uh, yikes. Come on. Strength saving throw. Where's my strength? There it is.
Oh, that was almost a 20, my friend. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Oh,
Here.
oh.
Okay.
Fine, he already sang his verse.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, but I did not. And I rolled a 3 for
Oh,
a
no.
natural 2.
Oh.
3, 3,
Oh, boy.
4.
Oh boy.
Well, if you get thrown overboard, you can swim. You're fine.
Yeah,
Right?
but we know how well that worked last time with the
Oh,
freaking
yeah, that's
waves that
true.
attack us.
That's true.
If the waves aren't attacking, if the waves are attacking the ship, cool. If the waves are attacking me, it's fuck.
So as the wave comes crashing in, Algar, you get hit. You get hit with the wave and are knocked prone, and the wave actually pushes you up towards Kalibek and Lunadris. Lunadris.
Oh.
Got a 2 pat.
Let's see which direction are you. You get knocked. You get knocked prone and knocked in that direction.
Shit.
Can I catch him as he passes me?
He's not passing you. He stops right there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And Kalibek.
Okay.
Is knocked. Okay, into the wall here, actually.
Boom.
These rogue waves.
And you take 4 points of damage as you smash into the railing of the stairs.
Well, thanks for the temporary hit points.
Hey, man.
I mean, you're good.
Okay, did you apply the damage or not?
It looks like it did. It looks like the temporary hit points. Took
Oh,
some.
yep, they did. Okay. There it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah. It looked
All
like
right.
it.
And Stilga, you managed to keep your feet. Lunadris,
Cool.
this is your turn.
All right, so I'm just gonna spend half his movement to get up, and gonna go 5, 10 to kind of get near the mast and try and grab like if there's some rope or something.
Yeah, there
to,
is.
Like kind of, as I hold on, everybody, and use my bonus action to say, "We who hunt out racketeers."
Okay. So as you do that, you feel, despite the rocking of the ship, that your stance becomes much more steady. You get advantage on strength, athletic checks, and saving throws while aboard a ship on the open seas for an hour.
Oh boy, that's gonna,
Forever?
that's-
Or just now?
For an hour.
That's
Oh.
all right. I'm
Forever.
glad. That'll help with my -1.
Yep.
All right. That's my turn. Because I can't see anything to actually like
No.
cast my.
No.
Yeah.
All right, Algar.
Right. I'm prone, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Unless you're getting up.
No, I'm gonna crawl to here also.
Okay.
just staying down.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay down. And is that thing wrapped in rope or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, there's rope wrapped around the bottom of the
I'm
mast.
gonna try and hold onto the rope.
Okay. Anything else?
Okay.
I'm gonna sing the next line of the song,
All right.
which is "To Those Dirty Dealings with Buccaneers."
All
Put some
right.
heart into it, man.
All right. See, your hit dice is at 10, right?
Correct.
All right. Roll. Give me 2 die 10.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh. Fuck.
Okay.
Nice.
No,
Roll up.
Not 2
No,
plus
that
die
was-
10. 2 die 10. Just
yeah,
put-
that's what I meant to do, but
okay, so roll one more. That's fine.
Nice.
All right. So you feel a surge of energy, almost like taking your second wind, and you gain back 17 hit points.
Dope.
Wait, 17. I gained back 17 hit points.
Yep. Which
Oh.
puts you to full.
Yes,
You
it does.
would have gained 19, but you can't.
Well, I was expecting this to be temporary hit point.
No. These are actually your hit dice. They just do not count towards your number of hit dice that you've expended.
Okay.
All
Slip.
right. Now, Lavina.
Oh dear.
Girl. Oh. Hold fast, everybody.
Hold.
Okay. I need everybody to make a strength or an athletics check, please.
And I
Oh
think-
Okay.
boy.
So that you get advantage on this, Ladris.
Yup. That's. Oh boy.
All right. So you
Jesus.
as you're there, the ship rocks left and then right, very sharp. Just very sharply. Lenadris and Calabec, you are thrown off of your feet, and you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops.
I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hold on.
Hunt the hare in turn.
Oof.
Ouch.
Yikes.
You did not just start singing Rocky Road to Dublin.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was going to, yeah. How'd you know?
Both of you take 11 points of damage.
Oh, hot damn.
I'm down.
Oh no.
I think I'm
No,
down.
you had temporary hit points.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you did.
Yeah, you still have 7 hit points.
Cute.
Still alive.
Oh man.
All right, and it is going to need cargo. I can't do that. All right. She's gonna do this one. So, as you guys are staying there, like kind of huddled around the mast, you see the. I can't do that one either. Oh well. No, I can't do that. So you see the a piece of the rigging like swings out in a wide arc and then rushes back down towards let's make this pretty random. 1, 2, 3, 4 towards Calabec.
Curses.
And I need you to make a strength or no, excuse me, a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Okay, you manage. You see the rigging, the block and tackle the rigging comes flying down towards you. You manage to flatten yourself down on the deck and pop, kind of flatten yourself down as it flies over your head, and you come back. You pop back up, and that will bring us to Stilga.
Okay, I'm gonna stay right where I am on my sturdy sailor's legs. And I'm going to sing very badly because I'm bad at singing. Hell hath no mercy for mutineers.
Okay.
Man.
Jazz hands.
This is how Stilga does jazz hands.
Just a little grabby.
Little Grammy.
So as you do this,
Yeah.
you hear just this baleful, mournful wail, and the magical winds that filled the sails now sweep across it, and you're inside of that roaring, watery storm, and you see as Lavinia appears at the helm of the ship, no longer incorporeal, and she comes racing down towards Stilga.
Okay, hello.
Sheet.
She mad.
Oh,
Yeah, come at
stop.
me. It's fine.
Whoa. Slow down. There we go.
Wait a minute, where is she? Oh, there she is.
So she's going to go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Where is she?
She's down at the bottom right.
Oh, bottom right. Oh,
Calabec.
okay.
You said she's no longer corporeal. She's fully.
She is absolutely substantial and there.
Nice.
Okay, really quick. I'm a freaking heal myself.
Okay.
Where my symbol go? There. Alright, I gotta target myself. There we go. And from my position.
I got it. I just gave you the 4 points, so you're.
Oh
Anything
yeah,
else?
that's not what I'm worried about. I needed to double check how much distance I got.
Distance.
What is it you're trying to check out?
I need to see like I forgot how much distance. I remember.
How much
Need,
difference? What? You cut out.
I needed to know how much range I had with it. I couldn't remember if it was like 50 feet.
For which?
For my light crossbow, because I'm about ready to shoot a bolt at Lavinia.
Yeah, you're in plenty of range.
Okay, yeah, then I'm good. Alright, so I'm going to pull out my light crossbow, and I'm aim at Lavinia. And we're gonna give it the old Bard College try, so to speak.
I like that.
And we're just gonna go right ahead and shoot her.
There you go.
Hey, nice.
And then damage. Alright, that's a good amount.
So she should have. Oops, not that much. She should have 28. Alright. Does that end your turn?
Yep, that about ends my turn.
Okay, Lunadris.
So Nadris, seeing that shot, seeing her, is gonna once again cast a spell. This time he's going, because of the range, he's going to cast his Chill Touch, which is the spectral. Oh, does not target her. The spectral starfish.
Okay.
So cast it, shoots it at her. Come on, 16 hits.
It's a hit.
Nice. So damage, a whopping 7 necrotic damage, and she cannot heal until my turn.
Oh, nice.
My next turn. So hitting her with that starfish kind of starts to suck some of the life out of her, or unlife. Lunadra's just kind of looks around and is like, what? We can try again and see if it still has any effect. Maybe it'll piss her off some more. I'm gonna start the song over again.
Okay.
No rest.
Alright.
No rest for the pioneers.
Okay. It has no effect. You realize that after you sang the song, her possessing the ship ended.
That ended. I was
Yeah.
just gonna see if it like kept hurting her
No.
doing things.
Does not appear to.
Damn it. Maybe it'll still piss her off.
So, Algar.
Don't you wish you got up now, huh?
What?
Don't you wish you got up now? Could rain over it.
Yeah, it's still got
Fine.
the estimate of space is incorrect that way because it's not counting the
Oh, is it?
it's not counting the
doesn't do
diagonal
the-
correctly.
Diagonal 5.
Oh, it's not?
it's
Okay.
515,
So I probably wouldn't be
yeah.
able to make it anyway.
Okay. I'm going to spend half my movement to get up.
Okay.
I'm then going to spend the other half to move forward, and I'm going to use my bonus action to run. So I'm going to get 45 feet of movement.
Okay. So let's count 5, 10, 15, 20.
30, 30, 40,
Yep.
45.
Yep. There you go.
Well, dang.
Big strong boy.
Levin is actually going to. You'll get an attack of opportunity when this happens.
Okie dokie.
10, 15, 20, 30.
Yes. Come on. Come here. Come at
No.
me.
No.
It's okay, little.
Yes,
it's okay,
Algar?
little guy.
It looks like you're targeting her, so go ahead and hit
I
the.
am. Okay, I can hit. I have to. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit her.
Nice.
There we go, baby.
Clock her on the back of her head.
I want to see something though. No, she should have 11. All right. I gotta figure out how to do that one. All right. Stilga, you're up.
Okay. Well, here we go. 5, 10.
That's 15 actually.
Oh, that's 15. Oh, okay. 5, 15. Okay, cool. And I'm going to hit her with my axe. Actually, as a bonus action, I want to do one of my blood curses. I have to amplify it to get advantage on this attack.
Okay.
The first part of it, I need to have my Crimson Rite up, and that doesn't apply. But okay, 1, and I will. Oh, I have to roll my.
Hemo.
I had to roll my hemocramp die. Yep. Okay, so I take 2 damage to do that. Awesome. Okay. Now I will attack her. With advantages. Okay, here we go. Little X. There we are. Attack. Attack with advantage.
You get advantage because you're a hemostat or you're a hemocraft?
Yeah, my hemostat. Yeah,
You're a hemostat? Right.
my hemostat.
Wow. It's late. Give me a break.
Did it hit? It did. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
she did.
Okay.
Buck her up. Buck her up. Buck her up.
Here we go. Oh!
Go.
Let's go, Stilga. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys see as Stilga brings the axe down on Lavinia, and she lets out a shriek as her corporeal form begins to fall apart and explodes outward in a burst of arcane eldritch green light. The raging torrent that surrounded the battered ancient ship slowly subsides as the crashing waves and battering winds relenting their onslaught and retreating into the darkness beyond the glistening moonlight. The light rocks to and fro as it drifts calmly away from the collapsing isle, the murderous, cursed peninsula sinking down to a final watery grave, never to be seen again. You breathe a heavy sigh of relief, your legs exhausted. Your eyes fall on the battered, blood-soaked forms of your comrades, and before you sit backwards, landing with a wet thud on the soggy wooden deck, you take in the calm lap of water against the Delight's hull and feel the cold, fresh sea air caress your face. Taking one last look at the vast clutch of dense fog vanishing into the sea, you smile, watching the captain's log disintegrate into dust as the last curse leaves its tortured pages. It was over. You close your eyes, soaking in the victory in front of you before raising to your feet and staggering towards the helm. Running your hands along the regenerated wood and gripping the helm tightly in your grasp, you feel a strange warmth settle around your shoulders. You look down, spying an old compass flecked in gold and ivory nestled between the cracks in the splintered wood. Its copper needle spins for a brief moment before settling north. Picking up a small metal instrument and turning it over with a free hand, the compass shudders in your grip, cold to the touch. Its brass outer shell scratched and worn, you run your thumb across the metal, wiping it clean and revealing the small engraving on the ancient symbol beneath the dirt and blood. Beneath the symbol sits 7 words, which curve around it like grasping tendrils. A curse shared is a curse halved. And as you settle in behind the helm, you look off to in the distance to where the actual island was, and you see what you think at first was just a large lot of like wood, just flotsam and jetsam, that appears now, as you look at it, to be several large logs that have been lashed together, and you see a number of figures upon the logs. So it appears to be at least some of the crew that you had left behind.
Pat, Lunadra's, because I moved myself up to the helm because you were describing it, it's gonna do that thing where he hits the wheel to spin the wheel so that the ship kind of lurches and turns. We're gonna go pick him up.
All right. And we will leave it here for the evening, as it is almost 11:30. But I figured you guys would not want to leave it at any other point besides this.
We did it!
Freaking did it!
And we have a
giveaway.
We have a giveaway to finish now.
So we got Brendito, Casimir, Ruthless Rogue, Sacred Tokiri, and Chalke all entered. We're gonna close this giveaway. And we're gonna pick that winner. Ruthless Rogue!
Ruthless Rogue.
Add it to their pile.
Excellent. So
Congratulations.
the way this will work is just contact me, or put it in Discord, contact Gil, contact any of us, and just let us know what you would like for what kind of creature you'd like for your miniature. At this point, I've got access to just about every creature in every book, so let me know. In fact, I even have access to some of the creatures from Tome of Beasts, so if you wanted to go that route, you go that route too. Just keep in mind, if it's too large of a miniature, I'm not going to be able to do that. But if you can print it out, keep it to a medium size or lower, you can print it out, we'll get it painted up, and we will get that sent out to you.
Oh.
So you've got plenty of choices.
Owl bear, he says. Or they, I don't know who they are.
Owl bear
bear.
can do that.
Yes,
Owl bear.
down.
Absolutely. A matter of fact,
Wait,
hang on
But
a
like,
sec.
hold on. Like, actual owl bear or like the really cute derpy owl bears that they do? You can find like miniatures where they're almost like chibi and they're all like cute and adorable, and it's just like, oh.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Shoot, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can find it on Thingiverse. I'm not logged into my account, and my phone is upstairs, so I can't get it to you right now. But I will. Let me show you. Actually, oh, there we go. They are in the monster manual, and oh, here we go.
Cute derpy, obviously, they say.
Oh, cute derpy, obviously.
All right. You want an owlbear on all fours, owlbear standing, owlbear running, or the old owlbear? Let me see if I can tell you the difference here. MZ 4250.
Well,
Well, shoot, he
I
doesn't
can-
have it.
I can reach out with Ruthless.
Yeah,
and,
reach out for
Yeah.
So reach out to him, let me know, and we'll get it printed out. That print will actually, I know it's a little bit bigger than a small. Oh yeah, here, I'll show you a picture of the owlbear that MZ did that I can print out. So there's the owlbear from MZ.
Ooh.
So that can be printed. See you later, Tony.
Wait, what the hell?
Oh wait, Tony came back.
Tony,
Don
what's that?
came back. Wait, it just somebody
What?
left. Oh,
It's
Tony.
just like restarted.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
So there's the owlbear that MG has. There are others I think that I have from Archvillain Games. I think I have some. Let me. Whatever. I know what it is.
We got a ship, guys.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we got a fucking dope ass ship too. Black sails, like just
the
fresh
sunset.
put together. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Archvillain, I think that is in the Frostborn Horrors, maybe? I don't. Maybe it's not. I thought there were owlbears in here. Yeah, there's an owlbear. There's another one.
Oh, those are some dope owl bears.
Yes, that was a walrus person.
That's
So
insane. There goes Tony again.
you mean
Yeah.
this guy? Yeah, that's a walrus person.
A walrus person. Oh, I love it.
Carrying a keg.
Naturally.
A keg. But of course.
Yeah, so Archvillain Games must be watching what we're doing because this was last month's Archvillain Games. So this was for this was December. No, this was January. So that was Frostburn, which fits right along with what Awakenings is doing in the north. Their next one, the one for February, was the swamp one. So it's like they're just watching what we're doing and giving me miniatures for everything we're doing. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
the loot did the Terror Under the Sea one. So I've got the miniatures for the Sahuagin and all that crap. So it's great. But yeah, so there is an owlbear for you too as well. Rogue. We can get that one. So in fact, this one
Cute.
that one's pretty cool. And I can there you go, there's another walrus guy. And some kind of troll. Ice dragon. Another ice dragon. Another owlbear. Another walrus guy. Another owlbear.
And the walrus.
And then
True,
a
true,
werebear.
true. Where? Over there?
And another werebear.
There, bear?
And another one. And another one. And that's all of them. So we've got stuff that we can print out for you. In any case, let us know what your choice is. We'll get that printed out. We'll get it painted. We'll get it to you. Brandito, I think you still have another miniature coming to you as well off of Awakenings. So there's some ideas for you. And then as always, guys, thank you very much for allowing us to entertain you and thank you so much for hanging with us for that extra bit of time. We did go over tonight, and I appreciate you guys staying with us. As always, with everything that's going on, stay healthy, stay safe. Above everything else, be good humans to one another. And we will see you here again next week, same time, where you get to see what they're going to do with their brand new ship, or on the off chance that something happens to the ship, you never know. We'll see what happens with the ship.
Provided I don't burn it down on my madness.
The
Yeah,
ship will be fine.
And
Yep.
if not, then join us on Monday when we have Avanaria Awakenings, and you can figure out why the dragons in Avanaria are starting to awaken and what's happening with that. In any case, everybody, be good humans to one another, and we will see you again same time next week. Brandito, we certainly hope that you can make it. Let us know what's going on for sure, and we will see you then. So thank you, everybody, for staying late with us. Thank you for your continued viewership. We appreciate that. And tell your friends about it. And next week on Avanaria Awakenings is our 5-year anniversary for that stream. So expect some special stuff to be given away. And we will see you guys all later. Good night, everybody. Take it easy.
Night.
Peace.